Michael, Sean, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Tap in. Tap in. Today's Tuesday, right? Is it today's Tuesday?
No,
Today's
Wednesday.
Wellness Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wellness Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, Jay Black. Shorty Scott. Something's going on with my IG Live. I don't know. It's like we're having trouble. Something's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm not in the greatest of moods. I don't feel good. And I got a bunch of people I want to curse out today, and I'm lining them all up.
Lining them up. When you say you don't feel good, is it like a sickness or is it just like I'm just a little sluggish?
No, I'm just sore, and I don't know what it is.
Oh, you worked out. You said yesterday, right? Didn't you work out?
Nah, this is like I don't have a fever, but I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm just lining people up to curse them out.
And me, I'm the opposite today. I'm in a chill mode today. I don't want no smoke with nobody. I just want to chill. I just want to talk, chill, have fun.
Like my daughter got a tattoo. She got her 18th birthday. She got a tattoo. Then the second tattoo, she got one tattoo that was in honor of me. Then the second tattoo, and the little boy who did it, he did a good job, but he was supposed to fill it in, and something happened, and he ain't returning the phone call. So now I got his phone number. So I'm calling this pussy today. I'm nowhere in the mood.
He's ducking calls.
Yeah, he did a good job. He did a good job. He just has to fill in the rest of it. But now, but because I wasn't here, see, I wouldn't have given him the money until everything was done. So Monty didn't know no better because it was supposed to be done that day. So now I'm irritated.
That's common though. Nah, that ain't her fault. A lot of people would pay on the spot if they're not totally happy, and then they process it when they get home.
So now I got to send a text message because he's not going to answer the number because he doesn't know the number. Nobody answers the number. So now I got to send a text message. This is Monty's dad. I need to know when you're coming to fill in the rest of the tattoo.
Oh, it's a house calls.
Yeah, because it was a whole thing. So that already got me irritated in some type of way. So, and what else got me irritated? So my car is supposed to be getting delivered.
Oh, that's right, because you shipped your car from Dallas, and they was okay. It's supposed to be delivered today.
This motherfucker was like,
we had to stop at Burger King a couple times.
Well, no, but the dude is like, because when you put your car, it's weird when you put your car on one of them trucks where you see all the cars. You ever be on the highway and you see the truck with all the cars, and it's weird because my car is one of them cars now. So he has to go up the East Coast and he's dropping cars off like boom, 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 boom. So yesterday I called him just to give him an update. Well, for him to give me an update, and he was just like, yo, I'm at so-and-so. There's a chance I could be there tonight. And I was like, you're lying. You're not going to be here tonight. You're not going to be here at 7 o'clock at night. You're not going to drop the car off. So now I got to wait till this afternoon to get the car. So anyway, that was my night. Fuck it. I just can't wait till a Super Bowl. I just want the Super Bowl to happen. And then I watched LeBron James and the Lakers, who suck, because Russell Westbrook sucks because he's just.
So they lost to the Bucks last night, I'm assuming?
Yeah, they lost to the Bucks because Russell Westbrook is the most overrated player I've ever seen in my life, who's a Hall of Famer. Like, dude, I've never seen a guy who turns the ball over when nobody does anything. I'm sorry, nobody does anything. He just turns the fucking ball over. Like, he literally shoots 60% on layups.
Let me find out you rooting for LeBron, though. That's dope.
I always root for LeBron. LeBron is the greatest player that's ever played basketball in the history of the world.
What's wrong with rooting for LeBron?
A lot of people hate LeBron. A lot of people, they just want to root against the guy.
Jordan Dick Rider.
Jordan is better. And I mean, although I'm one of them, if I had to pick a player, I guess going off what I remember watching, I would be a Jordan guy. But LeBron is absolutely, his numbers show that has some stats that may be better than Jordan. So it's always
that may be better. Or that are better.
There's some stats that
are better.
That
are better.
Old people don't want to hear that. Old folks don't want to hear
that. Are better.
Old people protect the
But
90s.
times of change is different. Everything is different. It's hard to
Yeah.
compare somebody in their prime in the 90s and late 80s to someone in 2022. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard because it is a difference.
Because there's gonna be somebody that comes along that's better than LeBron.
Maybe.
Yeah, somebody gonna come along.
Then you got the Kobe aspect, and then you got the Kobe in there. So that, but you still got those other great players, the Bill Russells, but yeah, that debate for basketball as far as championships and titles and dominant and Shaq and like this is different. But yeah, LeBron is dope though.
The bottom line is, in real life, LeBron in his prime would cover Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan wouldn't cover LeBron. Because Phil Jackson would take Michael Jordan off LeBron, just like he did Magic. But I'm not going to get into that.
Good morning, Don. Good morning, Kathy and Erica.
Hey! So how was your night, Jay? You was doing what? You was watching?
I went to the doctor.
Why am I not? Why is the live not? Why is it? Did I get in trouble or something for what we did on live? They'll shut your live down.
What did we do on live yesterday? We didn't do nothing.
I don't know. We are having trouble starting your live video. Go ahead, Jay. How was your night?
Yeah, I don't see you there. Went to the doctor. I gotta go back to this whole therapy. Ever since I fell off that ladder and this work, this whatever therapy stuff, it's just never ending. Crazy. What, fell off a ladder?
That just sounds crazy.
Yeah, it happens. But now I gotta get back to therapy. I gotta do some other little thing now they want me to try. But yeah, it was stupid doctor stuff yesterday. But yeah, I'm in a positive mood. I don't want no drama. I want the day to be positive. I feel like today is a positive, non-drama. I don't want to argue with nobody. I feel like me and my wife debate everything all the time. I'm tired of debating. I know I'd be right. Sometimes I gotta be quiet, let people think they right and move on. I know that's a skill set. But it's just hard. Right. It's hard for me to just let people go when they think they right and I know they be wrong. But today, I'm gonna try that today. I'm gonna try to just let things ride, and you got that. You got that.
This show's gonna suck.
No,
this show's gonna suck.
I just want to. I can't just. No, it's not.
Shani, how was your night? This show's gonna suck. I don't care. Why is my tablet not charged? Like, what is good? How was your night? How was your night, Shani?
I had to be a parent last night.
Oh shit! I told you this show gonna suck.
I had to be a parent.
Everybody had to go through it.
Yeah, and so there's no phones, no kid. The kids have no.
You took their phones from the kids, from the girls.
I took the phones last week, and I said I was gonna keep them for a year. They weren't gonna get it back for a year.
That's a lie.
No, that's for real. And now I'm shutting them off. We're gonna sit down this weekend, get rid of all the social media. They got to shut all their accounts down, and I'm gonna go turn the phones off.
That's a bit harsh.
What they do on social media? What did they do?
They're not doing. The phone is too much of a distraction. They can't get done what they supposed to get done, and I'm tired of talking and saying the same thing. And then there were some questionable posts that went out. So, and then and the baby girl, I told her, I said, spring break canceled, everything canceled except for the baby girl's birthday party. But her birthday party, she wants to sleep over, and I said, well, I need the girls' names, I need their mom's names. Because what they ain't gonna do is bring their phones over here. Their mom, and I'm gonna have to talk to their mom because I ain't got time for to have girls over here and y'all get on. They talk on Zoom. Like we did 3-way calls, they talk on Zoom. I'm like, y'all ain't having no conversation over here because I am not sitting up looking at y'all all night. And while her mom was asleep, we were now.
I'm still confused. What exactly was so bad for a year to lose your phone as a teenager or as a
preteen? Yeah, they're 13 and 11. They're not focused. It's too much of a distraction. If I give you an instruction, yes, a year. You got to make it sting. You can't take it away for a week.
You can't stand on that for a year. Like a lot of parents don't follow through. Like you could talk that right now, sound good. But if things go good for a couple of weeks, room is clean, dishes is caught up, or whatever chores they do, and grades are getting better. That's a year, Shani. That's a little
a year.
I ain't gonna say
I've done it before to them with other things. They get on punishment for a year because listen, they 13 and 11-year-old about to turn 12. They girls, they starting to feel themselves because like yesterday. So they ain't got no phone, so I can't track them. On the phone.
And that's gonna be the flip side of that. We
have trackers. So Carly had to go to track practice. Now I'm at work, so I got Kelly J Transportation to pick up Carly from school.
Kelly J.
Okay, Carly's not where she's supposed to be. They find her walking down the street to the gas station. And she's supposed to be a track, she's supposed to be getting picked up so she can be the track. She was late to track practice. So that,
did we
that
find
right
out
there.
why though? But did we find, because as parents sometimes we can be disrespectful to our kids.
You stay your butt right where I told you to stay. You don't walk off. You
What
don't
was her
you
reason?
don't go nowhere.
Did you find maybe she had to go run and grab something? She might have wanted to surprise you or something.
No, it's food here. They supposed to pack their snacks, pack their after school lunch so they can have that before they go to practice. That's what I buy food for. That's what I work for. That's why I spend $600 a month on groceries. So no, she don't take her ass away from school.
Harsh.
You get picked up. No,
she left the school. Oh, hold on. She left the school to go get food.
She went to the store, Mike. She walked to the
hold on. I'm not talking to you, Jay. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
She went to the school. She left the school to get food.
Yeah, she walked down the street to McDonald's.
My kids don't.
You did, Mike. You left the school.
No, my kids don't. Don't leave the school.
And Jay, you got to understand where their school is. She could get hit by an 18. Well, it's too much going on.
She can get grabbed by somebody while she's walking to the school.
So no.
She went with a friend, right? She was dolo solo, or did she have somebody?
No, she had her friend with her, but still.
When did she get grown enough to make a decision to leave the school that she's not supposed to leave without telling me?
We all did that as kids.
I didn't. No, I didn't. No. Sorry, Jay. I wasn't stealing cars. No, I didn't.
It's not about stealing
Sorry,
cars.
my dude. No, I didn't.
You never left your school building with your
didn't.
And y'all went to the pizza spot, or y'all never cut class.
No,
never
she's a little girl. She's a little girl leaving the fucking school, risking when people are getting trafficked and they're sexually trafficking and they're scooping little girl. You out your goddamn mind.
Y'all over the top with it. I get it because she's a girl.
I'm not. Maybe if she was a boy, if I tell you, you stand your ass there and wait for the driver to pick you up, that's what you do.
Yes, that's
exactly what you do. You don't just decide you gonna walk off. So no, that's why them phones is gone indefinite. I'm cutting this shit off.
Now she's in an emergency and she need her phone to call for help.
She can go to the office and call me. They know my number by memory.
School is over now.
She ain't nowhere, and I don't leave my kids nowhere where they ain't with somebody that can get in touch with me.
No,
she lucky she ain't got that ass whipping. She lucky Shoni ain't going her motherfucking mouth for walking off.
Yeah.
Times, I don't know. I just feel like
she can't do that.
It happens, and the fact that my child can't call me. I need my child to be able to call me on demand. If something going wrong, I need them to text me to call me.
I need my child to listen, to not wander off to go get some goddamn food and some snacks. And she gets snatched up, I will never see her again.
She gets snatched up now. She can't even text you. She can't call you. It ain't that emergency alert.
She gets snatched up.
Anything
they ain't gonna let her use the phone. They gonna take the phone. But they're nowhere. They are nowhere.
This girl trying to fight me. I need you up here at the school.
She better go tell the dean. She better go let the dean know. And no, you don't text me to tell on the teacher. You don't text me to. No, they can't text me.
You gonna have your kids scared to tell you stuff. I know they open now, but that can alter.
Yeah, well, you know what? Oh well, when they get grown and get a job and they can buy their own shit, then they can do what they want to do. But as long as they up under my room,
when 13-year-olds are making decisions on their own, like I'm gonna go get some food, like I probably would give them the phone back simply because of safety. But that is her decision. My thing is when a little 13-year-old decide they're gonna take it on themselves to make a fucking decision, there's a problem. You're not making a decision on your own to go get some goddamn food and go walk off. When I told you
13, you're not responsible. You've proven this over time and time again that you couldn't handle me. Went to the store. I get having a conversation, but taking a phone for a year is excessive.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be excessive because they ain't getting it back at all. I'm cutting it off. The number will change, so they won't be able to get in contact with these little friends. And I might snatch them out of this school and put them into school over here down the street to shut it all down.
What I would do is get them a phone that had no access to everything else that they can do. That the phone, you get them one of them phones.
They can only call you.
That you can only call.
Yeah, they got phones like that where I have to program the numbers and they can't do nothing. They can't take pictures. They can't do nothing. It's look like one of them Fisher Price phones.
That's it.
You can't even take pictures in that. Wow,
you ain't got to take pictures. Why the fuck you got to take pictures?
No, they don't. Taking pictures is part of the damn problem. Taking pictures and making videos. Wow. No, all that TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, they shutting all them accounts down.
And well, you should shut it all down, delete everything. Delete
and they
everything.
might go on their friend's phone and open another one, and that's fine because it's gonna come out. But like I keep trying to tell them, you got too fucking much to lose. I'm working too damn hard to try to get you to the places that you want to be making these kind of mistakes. This ain't we can't.
So
have
you
this.
upset, you make the example out of it, whatever it is. I'm sure a teenager or preteen losing a phone for a week straight through a whole weekend like that can sting. But a year, you talking about in February 2023, I might give you your phone back.
They ain't getting it back then because they not gonna be old enough to have a job and pay for a phone. No, it's gone. It's gone. If they want to call Uncle Jay, they better say, "Mommy, can we use your phone to call Uncle Jay?" "Mommy, we want to talk to Uncle Mike." "All right, go get my phone, call Uncle Mike."
Oh no,
I'll put a house phone in their room.
What up, Slow Your Roll?
Let me tell y'all let me tell you my little girls this. Let me tell y'all little girls this. I've been saying this. Y'all like talking to Uncle Jay because y'all don't want to talk to me. Y'all don't want to talk to me.
They don't want the militant, Mike. They don't want the person they can feel comfortable with to share their truth. And then kids bottle stuff up.
First of all, me and my daughters talk about everything from sex to oral sex to everything. They are open to tell me about lesbians, all types of stuff.
Jim Jones and his mom, y'all be French kissing.
No. But let me tell you what Jay
does.
Talk
about oral sex with your kid. That's a little excessive.
Because
I had to have that
my
conversation.
daughter's 17 years old, 18 years old. You know what boys want to do? Want them to do in high school?
Do you know what they want them to do in junior high? We had to have a conversation. I had to have a whole conversation about condoms and protecting yourself and birth control. No, Jay, it's real. No.
Wow. It's just amazing to hear that, But Shina, you are a little like strict, and
absolutely, I'm their mom. I ain't think
but you can be a little loose within that, and it makes kids feel more comfortable to have that dialogue.
You've seen my kids.
Tell you stuff.
Them little girls is grown. Them little girls, them 13-year-old girls is they grown. And they be trying to act grown.
Phone for a year. The phone's like that's people's lifeline. I'm just saying, I get the
punishment. What life they got? This is my problem. What the fuck life they got? They 13. What life they got?
You had a life at 13.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't.
You know, everybody had no damn life. We got these kids thinking they got a fucking life that they're supposed to be interacting with everybody in the world. You 13. You know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to go to school and bring your ass home. So that's what you're supposed to do.
So when they're getting teased at school because they can't go on Snapchat or talk
to their friends outside. I don't give a damn. Everybody got teased at school. Everybody got teased at school. You know why you getting teased?
You put them in situations sometimes that we don't have to as parents. You got to look at it from
you lucky you ain't got no daughters right now because your ass would be played out.
My daughter would reach out to me, yo, this girl in here talking trash. I need to fight her. I'm like, no, this is what we're going to do. And I give her a plan so she don't get caught out there and relax. And
you would not be a parent right now.
Calm them down in the moments.
I've been through all that. I've been through all that. My daughter hit me on FaceTime when she was about to beat a chick up on the bus. I've been through. You ain't saying nothing.
How about have it during school?
You're not saying nothing.
Can they just have their phone during school and then they come home?
No.
Like when they're not around you or at home.
No, they will always be with somebody that has a phone. Like now they can't even stay at home by themselves. No, it's over. It's done.
Damn, I don't want to be shiny. Don't be Shiny's kids, y'all. Cause Shiny take your phone
over there FaceTiming people and Zooming people late at night. What the fuck is that?
Because she got home and tried to go right to the store and come right back.
Jay, please. No,
you one thing to say, you need to communicate each step.
Okay, number one, and the other thing about that, what she went and bought at the store is not what she's supposed to be eating, and she's on her way to practice.
You're trying to find reasons, though. See now,
what you mean? I'm trying to find
more rules.
This is my child.
She's breaking more rules. She being disrespectful.
Your favorite
term is being disrespectful.
I'm sitting up here.
They being disrespectful.
Exactly. I'm sacrificing and doing all kind of stuff to make sure her dreams come true.
Will that really stop them from making bad decisions by taking a cell phone away? Is that going to create more hostility?
Yeah, well, you know what, Stacey? They won't be able to do
say all that. I'm saying the extra parts, but
it will eliminate options. Yeah, it will eliminate options of fucking
stuff they ain't gonna be able to do without them phones.
I'm about to have a the oral sex conversation down with your son. Well, Sons is
No, it's not different because
No,
somebody
you
got to
got
perform
to
it.
it is
Go
different.
Somebody got to perform it.
Yeah. No. They'll
You
be
have
all
to be
right.
strict
They'll
with the
be all right.
girls.
You got to be open and
That's
strict
it.
at the
Fuck them
same
kids.
time.
Yeah, they'll be all right. CBS ain't gonna be over
Oh,
here on my
God.
door.
They have opinions these days. Kids do have it. 11-year-olds, 13-year-olds have opinions, and we have to listen to them.
Not in my house.
You have
Not
to
in
be able
my
to.
house.
Fuck you talking about?
Y'all crazy.
Not in my
Y'all gonna keep on
Listen.
alienating your kids.
Don't nobody own nothing in my house but me.
Let's be
I tell
clear.
them,
Let's be
don't
clear.
close the door unless I tell you you can close the door.
At
You don't
11
own
years,
nothing in here.
at 11 and 12 and 13 years old, you can say what you want and I will listen. You ain't got ain't no opinion holding weight here. I will listen to you. And I've listened to all three of my daughters. They still come to me to this day with their opinions. But they know at the end of the day, I'm going to take it in. I'm going to be respectful. But you don't know shit about shit. So I got to lead the way. So now Monty being 18, now Monty is making decisions that I agree with. Because I helped her make the decisions up until this point. So now she's making the decision. I'm like, you know what, Monty? When we're in the car, I'm like, she'll tell me something. Yeah, and I did this. I'm like, you know what? That was a good job. Like, I agree with what you're saying. Like, I agree with what you did at work. But you're not leading the way at 11, motherfucker.
So all of the good. So I make one mistake. I lose my phone for a year, but all the other stuff, I'm doing good in school. I got these activities. I'm popping. I got all this great stuff. But I slip up and went to the store. I made this mistake and I'm going to lose my phone for a year, though, Mike.
Yes.
But where's the bomb?
That wasn't the only mistake.
Why be good in
That
all these
wasn't
other
the only
areas?
mistake.
Now
That wasn't not the only mistake, Jay Black.
But I could be militant now. That can trigger me to go
Who
down
cares?
a different path. She cares. As a parent, you care. You can't just take a phone from a year. That can start some and no story roll.
You talking like she got options. The only option that they have is to do what I say do. That's it. That's the only option. No, the only option is to do what I say do. And if you were supposed to be there for these people to pick you up that I'm paying because I'm over here working to make sure that I can pay for all this shit, then you be there. She don't get them kind of options. She don't get no options like that. I don't care about all the stuff. She can do all the good stuff in the world, but if she go to the corner store and her little friend robbed the store and she with them, guess what? They not gonna say,
you are the company that you keep.
You know, she didn't do nothing. So no, she was with her.
13. I was watching. What up, Tyson? You're watching Video Music Box, the Knicks, wrestling, Bret Hart. Yeah, he was in it. Yeah.
And let's be clear, she did not go to that store just so she can get snacks.
That's what you do as 13.
No, you know what she told me?
That store.
You know what she told me? She said, well, because she claims she don't like her school. She said, well, I walked to the store so you could see and realize that this is a bad school and you would change me from the school.
Oh, here we go.
I said, girl, well, I can't say on here what I said to her. But I'm like, girl.
The comments connection. Honestly, how will you do without that connection to them?
Wherever they are, the only places that my kids are, they at school or they with somebody.
Jacqueline.
So if I need to get them, I can call whoever they are with. When they're at school, if they need me, they can go to their dean. Kids. They can go to the office. They can call me because the school knows, the dean knows that they don't have their phones. They know.
And so does all the other kids and everybody that's
I don't care about them other kids. I don't care about
peer pressure is something else.
If they knew how to make decisions,
there's a lot of kids that do crazy things.
If they knew how to make decisions and wouldn't be making decisions trying to make other kids happy, then guess what? They probably still have their phone. But they're not mature enough to make the decision to do the right thing.
A year, all right, maybe a week or two, but a year, you're over the top.
Well,
I'm with you, girls.
Now the year is gone. The year is gone. Carly, it's indefinite now.
Yeah, it's indefinite.
Yeah, and you know what, Stacey? I did yesterday when I was like, oh man, I can't talk to her to make sure that she got in the car with the driver. I did. I had that moment for a minute.
Is she safe with the driver? I trust the driver. What's
going on? Well, it's Kelly J. So, and Kelly J shouts to her because she turned into auntie, and she turns into auntie on her, and I appreciate that. And she stayed with her at her practice. She didn't leave her. So I appreciated it, and Kelly didn't have to do that. You know, Kelly was in full communication with me and letting me know, okay, this is what's going on. I got her. Now I'm going to go back and get Tamara because they got a crazy schedule. Like they had track and basketball yesterday. So ain't nobody got time for you to be getting off track. You know, no, just come on. We got this. You do what you do.
I said the
No,
same
in
thing,
August.
Stacey.
No,
She mad
Stacey.
now. Come August.
Well, it's not that I'm
You
mad.
come March.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm very disappointed because I expect more out of her. She's a student athlete. She wants to run track. I don't make them run track. She's come up with all these goals and stuff that she wants to reach. But you late for track practice because you walked to the Chevron with your friend that I ain't never even heard of.
Oh, that's what it is.
You know, come on, girl. Come on. Come on.
You only focusing on one thing. Shawnee just said multiple things that has done. Also, cell phone is privilege that parents give their children. So, hey, you messed up, then it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
No more.
You were thinking this was the only issue. It sounds like it was.
Thank you, Lady Q. Yeah, her walking to that store, that baby, she put the nail in the coffin for both of them. And they was both sitting up there crying last night. Like, oh, well, now spring break canceled. Everything is
so,
canceled.
Mom, is there something I could do to get my phone back? Like, is there like? So is that being reasonable with the nope?
Yeah, I was being reasonable. I ain't reasoning with no kids.
You don't negotiate.
No, I don't negotiate.
You don't fucking negotiate.
They're not terrorists. They're not January. Like, okay, all right.
No, negotiate.
Who the fuck negotiates with their kids?
You broke a real rule. People. Let's have real
and
conversations.
Guess what? In real life, if I break a rule, I can get arrested and go to jail. I don't get to negotiate.
You do. You
I
do.
don't.
Just start a plea deal.
No, that means I'm.
You are negotiating.
Hey, first of all, you can only do a plea deal. In most cases, you're not doing a plea deal. You're either guilty or innocent, and you're gonna get punished for it. And nobody's gonna be like, "Well, give me your reason why."
We're
not negotiating. She knew damn well. They knew they were not supposed to walk away from that spot, and they chose it knowing they weren't supposed to walk away from that spot.
The other issues is probably the buildup. I'm not considering the buildup, but I still think it's excessive to take somebody's phone for a year in this day and age where everyone needs to be able to be in direct communication with their parents.
Oh, well, let me ask you this, Jay, because you know what? This is what we can do. I can pack all they little shit up and send them up there to you. You want me to do that? I can send them to you, and you can raise them. You want to do that?
You gonna pay me child support?
Jay Black could not.
You gonna pay me child support?
They can go. Yeah, I pay child support.
Jay Black cannot raise. Jay Black cannot raise 13-year-old girls right now.
Okay.
Who? No, I'm reasonable. I lay the law down. I'm reasonable. This is what it is. As long as you're doing what I'm saying you're doing, I'm fully holding you down.
Well, you're contradicting yourself.
No, because
she did lay the law down, and they didn't.
Maybe she didn't lay it down like she thought she did, and maybe that's why they thought I could escape.
Whatever.
If there's complete. If there's something,
I can send them to you for Valentine's Day. How much you want for child support? I send you $1,200 a month. And I send all they little shit in them, and you can raise them. And I send you, and you get the $1,200 on the first every month. On the first, I make sure it's
12 and 13 years old making decisions to walk off from the school to go get something.
Because I know I walked to the store. I know I did things I wasn't supposed to do. That wasn't.
It wasn't 2022.
That's what happens at 13.
That's what my thing is. You don't understand the consequences in 2022 of a young girl walking away from where she's supposed to be. You don't get what that could lead to. You don't know what that shit could literally lead to you not seeing your daughter ever again.
And also not having a phone in a crisis can also lead to that.
No, you stay your butt where you supposed to be, and then we won't have these problems.
I just think y'all too harsh, but okay. We agree to disagree. How about that? Hey, Sexy Mo. Good morning, Sexy Mo.
Good morning. Good morning.
The finder has arrived.
Good morning.
She got her blue on.
Yeah.
It is Black History Month, but I had some things to do early this morning, and I had to be presentable. So.
Oh, well, you look nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
You look nice.
No, the whoopings don't work, State Girl. They don't care about no spanking. Shoot, they get the spanking and keep doing what they've been doing.
No, because I've never spanked my kids either, because the only spankings that work ain't spankings. and I don't believe in spanking my kids, but the only ones that really work is you got to fuck them up in real life.
Yes. When they get to a certain age, I was gonna say I could have, and I wasn't bad, but I could have swore bitch was my middle name when I was growing up because my mom was like, bitch. And love you, mom. But yeah, like, you know, it wasn't no getting out the belt. It was, she was grabbing something, anything around. Yeah, like
the whatever I could find, whatever is close is what gets on their butt.
She don't never listen to me. I be trying to tell her stuff. She don't want to listen from my perspective, my point of view. I have opinions. Respect is due to a dog. Why they don't respect me to listen to me?
I do listen to them. They can come and talk to me about anything, but you got to follow my rules and my instructions. And what you don't do is walk away from a place that you are supposed to be. That's
what kids don't test the boundaries.
Exactly. Yeah, but you don't test the boundary like that. Don't.
And where Shawnee lives, J Black, I mean, in full transparency, it is a high sex trafficking state.
Yeah, and like with these
people kidnap kids, I mean, like that is just the dangers.
We fighting like bitches. I'm sorry. I ain't spanking nobody.
Right. Yeah, at that age, it's no spanking because, you know, they grab the belt. My sister used to grab the belt.
Oh, crap.
I wasn't that crazy, but yeah, you know, at that age, you fighting like you somebody out there in the streets.
Oh, God.
And they got options. Jackie. They can be 40 or they can be 13 and 11. And last night, Carly decided that she wanted to be 40. So I had to handle her like she was a bitch on the street.
Oh, she got 40. Handled last night.
Yeah, she had to get handled.
Did she go up an octave with defending herself? Was it like did she try to defend herself to raise her voice to say, look, you know, did she try?
No, she don't raise her voice. It's just what she says and her body language. You know, she'll try to walk up on me. I'm like,
oh man,
girl,
poor baby.
This ain't what you want.
Nobody told her, poor baby.
A dog gets
she had to find out though. She had to find out. They get respected though. They can talk. They can come to me and talk, but you gonna do what I said do. So
we'll see a month from now if they still don't have their phone. We'll see how angry you are from this time when they've been a model student still in school.
He keeps saying angry.
Well, see, J Black, but you said a model student. That is something that they should want for themselves. That's not a reward thing. Like I didn't get no reward because I got good grades or whatever. It was like, good job. That's what you're supposed to do, and that's that. So I don't think that just because they're walking, you know, doing what they're supposed to do in school, J Black, they still got to follow directions at home.
Shawnee is the most lenient parent that you could possibly fucking be. I've been around them. They don't have anything crazy that they have to do at all. They literally, all they have to do is go to school, do they track. They're on the phone. Shawnee got them. They over there making their own little podcast and doing everything.
I saw two responsible and amazing young ladies that was on point. That's why I'm so like to take their phone for years. Like,
and that's where you're bamboozled. That's why you don't know how to, you couldn't raise no daughters right now.
No, they were bamboozled.
Boy, they will run circles around you.
They will run circles around you.
Johnny, I didn't know. You got it though, but I'm being too hard. You got it.
Why do you think they always want to talk to you?
Because they want some real.
Because they want that bullshit. They want that bullshit on. Oh, is that really? So what you need to do? Yeah, y'all need to. You negotiate. You're literally negotiating people like they're your employees who are 20 something. They're 12 and 13.
You can't negotiate. They're like,
you don't want to talk to me. You don't want to talk. I know you little lying asses. I know you little lying asses.
Can't pull one over on Uncle Mike.
I told my kids on the door, I know when y'all lying. Like, I get it. Like, you would be better off just being honest with me and tell me when you wanted to lie. Like, let me know what it is that you think you need to lie about, and I will tell you if it's even worth it. And we had to go through our rough patch, and girls at 13 and 14, and oh my God, these little bitches. Oh, not talking about your daughters.
That's
what they was last night.
These little girls in their age, because they know you're not going to break them off and swell up one of their eyes. So they already got that with me because they already know that.
what they dad got to say about for the whole year because they can't even call their father now when they want to. He can't even reach out.
And why the fuck are we bringing him up for? Why?
Here you go.
Stacy asked the question.
Father's right.
Stacey, I'm gonna answer your question. Okay, I've had their phone. Their phone has already been taken from them before yesterday. It had been gone.
Oh, okay. So they had already messed up.
Dad didn't call until when was that game? Yesterday? He called yesterday and was like, well, I was wondering what was going on because their phones are going straight to voicemail. Stacey, he not concerned. Okay. He's not concerned. They ain't had their phone. That lets you know how often he calls. He not calling.
So now if I'm a father, can I buy them their own phone? So when I need to get in
here you go circumventing the rules in the process, Jay Black. Come on.
I want my kids better reach out to me. So they can't even have his phone.
Listen, he got one. I ain't gonna even get into it, but no, he can't. I mean, and his response when I told him, what was going on. This is before she wasn't where she was supposed to be. Because I told him, I said, well, they not gonna have a phone for the year, And he was like, okay, well, I think you're doing the right thing.
Shawnee did the right thing. Kids will test their boundaries to their own detriment. Somebody start a live because I want to see if I think I'm having problems with my internet, but it doesn't make any sense because I'm on here. Somebody start a live so I can join because I was on people's lives yesterday. I don't know if we said something on a live that got because they be trying to
checking connection.
And good luck, Don Page. I saw that you're having a sex talk with your 15-year-old son. Good luck with having that conversation.
Good morning, everybody.
I know that can be a little uncomfortable.
Just tell them don't masturbate a lot.
Can I send mine? Can I send mine to you, Don Page? Can I get a 2-for-1 since you're already doing it?
And at 15, he might already be out there having sex. Now I'm about to say smashing. He might be already out there doing stuff. Don at 15 is a pretty good chance.
Okay, Mike, I just invited you.
So, how do I? Okay. Oh, that's right. I gotta go over here.
Let me invite Mo. Sexy Mo TOL.
Shawnee Scott started a live.
Let me see. So I'm supposed to touch.
Let me invite Mo.
Watch yourself.
And let me invite Sexy Mo TOL. And Jay Black.
So that means they messing up my IG live if I get on your joint.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
And let me invite
oh yeah, Shawnee Scott. What up, Shawnee?
Oh, there's Jay Black.
Yeah, they ain't let me on.
Yeah, you did something.
Are you in?
What you do, Mike?
Yeah, are you in IG jail?
Yeah, I didn't do anything except rock with y'all.
No, you there? You can join. It says Michael Sean join. Maybe she could just add you.
Yeah,
I sent a request.
Mike. It says you're unable to join.
It says I'm unable to join, right?
You shut down.
What you do, Mike?
What you do?
Said something about the NFL lawsuit. You talked about you watching Nelly videos, Mike. You was watching. See, that's the problem. You go flag. I heard about them videos out. You was watching Nelly. What's going on?
From what I hear, it wasn't much to see.
Oh, I'm coming up here now. Hold
up now. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that people was disrespectful with the comments.
From what I hear, it wasn't that much to see.
Hold on, wait. This is the first thing. How did Nelly accidentally upload this video?
Well, I watched the video because I was like, well, who was taping it?
Girl.
Yeah, I watched it. But I wanted to see because it was so many comments about he had a baby penis and this, that, and the other, and the noises and stuff that he was making, all these memes and stuff. So yeah, I saw the video. And I was just like, well, you can't see his face. You only see his male part in the girl. I'm like, so was he holding the phone in his hand and had it, down by his thigh to tape her? Maybe he accidentally hit the button. Or was it propped, or was somebody standing there taping? Because
but he said
it was old. He said it was an old video.
But this is what I'm saying. Did somebody grab a hold of this video and upload it, or was he high as usual and drunk as usual and was skimming through his old videos and he uploaded it by mistake? Like to upload something to social media, it takes some actual time. Like you got to go through the steps of going in your library, getting it, and then going to whatever social media you actually want to put it on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not getting this.
And he didn't. It deleted immediately once, because I think once you upload, immediately, right? He didn't just immediately delete it. It was there long enough for somebody else to, I guess, screen record it.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But I mean, my understanding is that he deleted it as quickly as he could. But I mean, people are watching his page, so anything that pops up, especially something like that, they're gonna grab
it automatically.
That.
Mm-hmm. Jay said she was disappointed in a girl. Everyone worrying about the average size penis, and I'm thinking about how much she left on the table. Oh, she didn't do a good job. She didn't. Oh, so Kelly's critiquing her oral sex skills. Wow. Okay.
Kelly said it wasn't the Guac 3000. It was more like the starter kit.
Sound like it was the Guac 3000. He made it sound that way. That's what his responses were.
Right.
But the thing that kills me is can people like you? First of all, I don't even know why we're still so like turned out by somebody performing oral sex on somebody and you see it. Like, I don't know when we become adults and go like, okay, so what? But the other thing I want to tell everybody is that the majority of sex that goes on is just regular. It's not amazing. There's a lot. The majority of sex that goes on is people just trying to have an orgasm and just getting there to how they gonna get there. Ain't nobody doing jumping from the free throw line.
Trying to get to the end goal. I hear you.
If you perform oral sex on me, I am looking like the laziest, sloppiest bastard you will ever see. It's not a movie, y'all. My head is on my pillow and I'm laying back doing nothing. Nothing.
Mo don't like that. Mo said
and if I'm performing, and if I'm performing oral sex on the majority women, y'all be lazy as hell, and all y'all do is move one. Y'all move that vagina like this. Y'all this is what y'all do. Y'all just grind a vagina against somebody's mouth. That's all that happens. Now on Pornhub, y'all see spectacular things because somebody in a lot of them things said action.
And some people's first encounter is Pornhub, so that's their view. They think that every sexual encounter should be a Pornhub moment.
Y'all crazy as hell.
I mean, well,
y'all have lost your freaking mind. I just want y'all to review back the last time you had sex and tell me if there was a camera filming it, would you really want that video to be uploaded? I'll wait.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't want nobody taping me. I don't want no cameras. No.
Shiny wear ponchos to get massages, so she definitely don't want to.
What I still don't get is how did Nelly, by mistake, upload this? How high? How drunk were you?
Okay.
What pills were you popping that you literally upload a video from your library to put it on whatever social media you put it on?
It may have been in his favorites. Maybe it was in his favorites because it might be a video he go back to frequently to get kicks out of. And when you upload like the manager on some of these sites, you could upload a whole bunch of pictures at one time or video at one time, and then you pick and choose.
Yeah, and
so he may have had his hand in his phone in his hand, and it went over to the it got sent. I'm trying to help you out, Nelly. Just trying to help you out.
But you can actually do that. I've done that before.
You can do that, yes.
But your thumb still has to do this. Like there's a certain point where you pick the video and you had to choose what you were about to do.
Well, yeah, but you could accidentally hit it, like if you putting up a lot, because I've done that before. And when it posts, I'm like, I didn't want that picture.
Want that one? Mm-hmm.
Let me go back and take that one out.
I believe Nelly wanted to play this bitch for some reason.
Well, he apologized.
He did.
Because of the lawsuit that may come.
Immediately.
Exactly, because he was drunk and high. He said, I'm going to play this bitch right now. And then when he sobered up, all his people were like, what the hell did you just do? Do you know the lawsuit you can get? Anybody, I want to apologize for putting something out there. It was a mistake. Really, rapper dude? Really?
Made a mistake.
Really? Because I know I got some videos just in case somebody extorts me.
Well, is she trying to extort him for something?
Just saying, you said something slick. Something got said slick, and somebody was like, oh, you know what we did. I'm going to put that out there. And then all of a sudden he goes, boop, boop. He puts it out there first, and then goes, oh, my bad. Because I'll take some penis jokes to avoid $30 million lawsuit.
Mm.
He said, I'll take penis jokes to avoid a $1,500 lawsuit.
Yeah, but people was trying to figure out, well, if he was with Ashanti for 10 years and Miss Jackson for 8,
right?
He was cheating.
Come on,
they was breaking all the comments, was breaking all his whole life thing. How did he have time to do this? Because that means he would have been cheating on Ashanti or Miss Jackson.
Okay, and women get cheated on every day. They are not excluded.
Day.
People get cheated on every day.
Yeah.
He found time to do what he wanted to do. Mike, where did you go?
No, there's something going on. I'm just happy that because I know
he is in IG jail. Because
no. If I was in IG jail, I wouldn't be able to
go on at all
to rock with y'all.
You think it's something wrong with the internet?
Yeah, because I was having problems yesterday. Even though the bill got paid, I still don't get.
Did you watch that video, Mike? Did you search to watch it too, though? Like they did?
I don't search
sex
videos.
Just making sure.
Not because I'm homophobic. Like I would have watched.
It's nothing about being homophobic. I just didn't think that you would.
I wouldn't care. Like if there was something that I was like, wow, I'm gonna watch somebody get. This is what I don't get. I'm not impressed about anybody sucking anything or licking anything. I've been there.
I'm surprised you watched it, Jay Black, because you know a lot of times.
Watch it. What do you mean you surprised I watched it?
I'm just saying.
I didn't.
You know how you are.
I'm 100% positive.
He closed his eyes when he see Beans and Franks.
I'm 100. Now, like Mike, if Mike is in the Pornhub or whatever, he's going to go search. If he's going to go search for this, that means he wants to see Nelly. That ain't just him trying to watch the video. If you're in the porn, you're in the porn.
No, but you might want to see what all of the big talk is about.
Was about.
So let me ask you something, Jay Black. Why'd you watch the R. Kelly videos?
Or little talk.
Why'd you watch the R. Kelly videos when he was peeing on chicks?
That was what? And how long ago was that?
Why'd you watch
it?
It doesn't matter.
I was trying to see if that was him because it was a debate if that's R. Kelly's or not. I remember that back then. No,
you wanted to make sure it was his penis, huh?
No, I remember they said it was his brother, and I'm like, let's see.
Oh, you wanted to make sure it wasn't his brother's
We was at the radio station. We all watched it together.
You wanted to make sure you
watched it. Well, you want me to play the Nelly video? I got the Nelly video. I can play it, and we can all watch it right here. Here, let me put it up.
Jay Black gonna close his eyes.
That's too offensive to play videos like that.
They're not gonna hear it.
Jay Black gonna close his eyes.
No, don't. No, people want to watch it.
Jay Black just said he wanted to know whose penis it was. That's why he researched it. He wanted to know who owned this penis, R. Kelly or his brother.
You joking?
Yeah, that's what you said.
That's what you just said.
No, they were saying it wasn't him. It was his brother, and we was at the radio station all together as a group. Watching like what that dude looked like him. Everybody was looking at his face trying to figure out.
Yeah,
that was
everybody. No, don't say everybody. I was.
Everybody.
Jay was watching the video. Hold on, Jay was watching videos about whose dick is this? It's ours. It's ours. Whose dick is this?
Oh shoot. I mean, we all here now on the streaming channel now, Jay. It's 2022.
Yeah, it's safe.
So it's different. So you want to watch it, and we can judge how big Nelly's penis is.
Nobody in the comments is saying, "Yo, play the video." Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody.
If they want to see, they go on their own.
I think the viewers would like to see it.
Does anybody want to see the Nelly video?
Anybody want to see
it? Tam is laughing. She said, "No, y'all go watch it on your own." Nobody want to see that Nelly video. Real talk.
Anybody want to know how big Nelly's? What Nelly's working with?
Some of y'all females may want.
I mean, they're dragging him. I think that people want to see why they dragging him. They want to see what he's working with.
I wanted to see why they were dragging.
Honestly,
just fresh off her vacation.
All this is morning show research. We're doing show prep.
It is. It's show prep.
We have to address it.
Well, that would have been done probably on your own time, so you could talk about it. But
this has to be addressed.
Stacey, the kid, Stacey. That's real.
Put it in her mouth.
Yeah,
I'm sure
had it in her mouth.
Stacey gonna tell your spouse. Y'all gonna tell your spouses, yo, I want to go see this Nelly video. You think that's gonna be cool with your spouse?
What's wrong with watching it?
I'm gonna tell
Stacey probably want to stay too while they dragging.
Stacey, I'm sorry, boo. I'm about to watch Nelly get his dick sucked.
Yeah.
And you gonna tell your girls that too, Mike?
She might come
down. School. They're not grown for this. They in school.
And
chances are they already saw it. That's why I need to take their phones away from them for a year. That's why.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kathy. I don't want to watch
Play it.
I don't want to see the video.
She said, but I'm
going to watch it if you show.
No.
Yeah.
See, but you see that? People don't want to see it, but if you force it, that's the difference. But they don't want to see it, so that's good.
Nope. Your viewer said, I ain't going to look for it, but if y'all going to present it, I'm going to watch.
Oh, wow.
We got other stuff going on.
I want to see. Who wants to see it? Y'all stop being scared. Stop being scared.
They're not even connected.
Nelly.
Shayna, what up, Shayna?
Oh, they got it.
Good morning, Shayna.
Yeah, it's Nelly oral sex. I mean, I didn't want to see it, but I went and watched it because the women were dragging them so hard.
Right.
They were talking about it. I'm like, well, let me see. What is Nelly working with?
It was like, honestly, children's place.
The show will get shut down. You can't play videos like that.
Just play a quick one.
This is for educational purposes. This is for educational purposes.
No. We got other stuff that we can talk about and do than playing that video. To be honest, we're doing too much. Sheree says she watched it though. Okay, she watched it on her own time. And and she told her husband, "Hey, babe, I'm gonna watch this video." That's good.
Who said this beauty _ guy? I don't want to see no oral sex. Shut your ass up. Everybody's curious. Shut your ass up. Everybody's curious.
Yeah, I went back.
Laugh out loud. It's all on Twitter. Everybody done seen it.
Yeah,
it's all on Twitter. It's everywhere.
Oh, that's what Shayna just said. She's going to Twitter to go watch it.
And Kelly J said it is Wellness Wednesday.
Maybe we could learn something from it. Yeah.
No, we were talking about parents having sex talk with their kids. That's something that's educational because a lot of parents struggle with that dialogue.
Well, these are the things. These are the things that you shouldn't do in school in the stairwell. Kids.
You
never watched the Kim and Ray J
educational supplement.
So you never watched Kim and Ray J. Mike watched Kim and Ray J several times.
We all watched Kim and Ray J.
So she wants to watch the Nelly.
Yeah. Play it.
We got another black quarterback, Coach Mike.
Who cares? Did he get his dick sucked? Play it.
Kathy, it wasn't like that. I went to see personally for myself. It wasn't like that. I was like, dang, why they dragging him so hard?
So I
think because they've always fantasized about Nelly having a horse size, peen game, and I think that people are just disappointed because in their minds they thought that he was like maybe on the games level or higher.
So they was clowning him, and Shiny said it wasn't that deep. Okay.
I mean, what the comments I read and what I saw, like the comments I read, what I was thinking in my mind, I'm like, oh my God.
Let me tell y'all something. This is when all y'all women who are like coming at him and all that. This is when I know y'all ain't really never dig down no celebrity. Because all the drugs, all the uppers and downers, all the stuff that gets taken, that's the lame dick that you get when you partied all night. See, that's when I know y'all ain't got no experience.
Soft sausage.
Like, unless he
wasn't soft. He wasn't soft.
Unless you sniff the 2 lines of cocaine, and if you sniff too many lines of cocaine, you can't get hard. It does the reverse on it.
She got that Glock 3000. She got that.
Oh, goodness.
Shayna killing it.
But I mean, my thing was, I'm like, okay, all the ladies that's talking about he got a baby dick. If he hollered, y'all gonna
let him put it in your butt, your mouth, your ear. You would let him do it. That's why. You know what? This is why I said it on stage. This is why I'm happy to be 50 because a chick can't scare me. She be like, "That's all the dick you got." I'm like, "Yup." Now what? Now what you gonna do? You still want to orgasm, don't you? Okay, so just sit on down and shut your ass up. Don't blame it on drugs and alcohol. You ain't never done the drugs and alcohol that we done did. You ain't never done it.
Hollywood.
Jay, you know what he's talking about.
Hollywood. I'm talking about the Comfort Inn in Philadelphia. Fuck Hollywood.
Comfort Inn.
You ain't Comfort Inn life.
Not the Comfort Inn. He taking it back.
You taking amphetamine to wake up, you drinking, you doing all types of craziness, you smoking weed, you got all your nerve endings don't even know what the hell's going on. Your niggas like, what are we doing? Hard sauce. Awake asleep. We pulling out or staying in. We don't know what we're doing.
So if you Nelly, Mike, how do you come out of this? Like, how do you if the world is clowning you and like it's hard to go to to go to the next show.
It's not hard to go to any show. Who cares? I'm Nelly. When I go to the show, y'all still gonna scream when I get on stage.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Please, these would y'all. And I'm just saying, in this case, the women are thirsty because they're sitting by y'all thirsty. Y'all need the hydration, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, he has such a little penis." Now, mind you, 70% of y'all who are saying this are laying next to a dude with the same size penis that Nelly showed on the video.
Right.
Or smaller.
Shane said he's gonna drop a song. Yeah, I guess he could do a song right now. Play off of it. He can just embrace it.
Now, I mean, Miss Jackson was with them for 8 years. Ashanti was with them for almost a decade,
and they were bad.
They never complained.
I see why Ashanti curved them on stage. The comments was crazy. I was reading the comments.
I mean, I was like,
first of all, Ashanti never curved him. Ashanti was so strung out on Nelly. When I did the Caroline's Comedy Club, he had her in the back kitchen. I saw it for my motherfucking self. They were in the kitchen at Caroline's Comedy Club. She ain't curved nobody. He had her back there with the goddamn chicken wings. I'll say allegedly.
Not the chicken wings.
I'll say allegedly. I was there, and they both looked at me because they knew I was going on Jonesy in the morning the next day and saying that I saw y'all in the back with the wings and the mozzarella sticks.
Why was she in the kitchen though?
Because they were trying to hide their relationship because the dick had her hiding. They were like, I want this so much, I'll do whatever it takes. And I guess she might have been she was still with Murder Inc. or whatever them cats are.
Oh, okay. I see. But no, all the women that said that Nelly could still get it.
What?
Oh, see, look, Shawnee's being honest. She's
No,
and anybody who says that he can't, they lying. Yeah, they lying.
No, play the video. Now I want to know what the girl looked like.
They're lying.
Wait, maybe we could just find. Can you just find a picture of her, Shawnee?
No, play the video.
I don't know her name.
You want her to play Inspector Gadget when she got the full flash tape?
I can't play that video. I can't play that video.
Thank you, Shawnee. Thank you.
No, that video is. Have you seen the video, Mike? No, we can't play that. No, we get shut down.
She would have to blur. She would have to use the blur dot. She would have to use like one of those, the dot that follow you around at like follow the motion
blur dot, because that's all that's in the camera is his
now junk. I want to watch it. Now I'm about to get off the live. I'm about to
his junk is in the camera.
I'm about to find this shit myself. I'm getting off the live. Hold up. I'm about to go. Yeah. Say whatever the fuck you want. Now I'm curious. I want to see the chick.
Mike is really going to go search for this video.
I want to see how the chick look.
Oh, that's the excuse.
I mean, she looked like an average girl. You really can't see her. You just see the side of her and her hair.
You don't see
light skin, brown skin, long hair.
You don't see her face. You're gonna see Nelly's penis, and you're gonna see the side of her face. You're not even gonna
see her face, and you still searching.
And her hand on his junk, and her going up and down. All you're gonna see is the side profile. You're not gonna see her.
So from the side profile, was she attractive?
But from the side profile, you can tell who people are and whatnot. So.
Stacey,
doesn't matter if she was attractive or not.
Yo, that's just hilarious. That shit came on Google. Just all I put was Nelly, and that shit came on Nelly. That shit just came out.
They got videos with this.
Oh well, I don't have the video.
Oh, they got the edited version.
You can see everything and hear everything. Wendy Williams talking in the background, all of that.
So that was when Wendy was still on. Oh, did you hear they announced that Sherry Shepherd is going to be the permanent host if the show is coming back? I saw that yesterday.
I heard that those were rumors.
Yeah, those rumors.
Your people on IG, Mo. Did you find it, Mike?
No, they trying to make.
Gotta go see it. I guess we making people want to go see it because
you want me to send it to you, Mike?
You send it to me, so I ain't got to do it.
Make sure it's not in the group text, please.
Send it to Jay too. Send it to Jay.
Putting it in the group text.
It's not in that group text.
Let me see.
I will delete the whole thread. I'm being honest. And anything prior to that,
anything on the whole thread.
All right, I'm telling you, I'm delete. If something prior to that I needed to save is a wrap.
Over Beans and Franks. Come on, Jay Black.
You're not going to force something on somebody.
Under that. Dick in your mouth.
You're doing too much.
It's so homophobic.
I'm not. I'm
so
really
scared.
not. I just don't.
That shit make it feel so uncomfortable.
I don't want to see it. Yes. Stuff like yes.
I don't want to see
watching another man.
You was watching R. Kelly like over and over again.
As the group at the radio station,
yes,
we was
that's
looking
even
at
gayer.
his face to see if
you were not doing any research. You were rewinding. That's when you had to actually manually rewind.
Yes, you did.
Now I was in control of the video. Please.
Yes, you were.
Yeah, we're a group now, Jay. We're a group now.
Ain't nobody playing around.
Well, I'll be back after this commercial break then. How about that?
We're researching to see if what Nelly working with.
Especially since I have to do allegedly, you don't want us to get sued.
Don't we got a politician?
I want to give accurate description.
We got a politician coming up.
That's not for we got 16 minutes.
Don't be trying to produce now.
16 minutes. Yeah.
Don't try to produce the show now.
Nurse practitioner.
Really, that all the critique. She pretty. All the critique over that.
That's it. Yes.
Yes.
I thought something ridiculous. Bad happened.
Are you watching in the blurred edit version, Mike?
No, I'm watching. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna tell y'all some real and Jay could have a ball with it. That shit, his penis don't even match his skin color.
A lot of men don't though.
Nah, mine do. No.
Yours is white.
Nelly's penis got the
Jay Black said flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Ain't Nelly is super light skin, right? And
Nelly's not.
No, look at Nelly's face. Like Nelly is the same complexion as the girl who's doing it. Like he's the same complexion.
Nelly's brown skin.
Nelly is her complexion. Look at a picture of Nelly's face.
Think about what you're saying. You say he has a tan. You talk
No,
about
his dick look like it came from Nigeria. Like,
oh yeah, it is. It's dark. It is dark.
So it might not even be him. How about that?
No, that's him because you can hear him talking.
Yes, it definitely is. I mean, he solidified it. He already said he apologized and said and gave a statement about it. So it's not whether or not we're not going to look and say is it him or is it not.
His penis.
Well, that was the obvious.
Shayna said someone in the comments said country grandma don't have that hammer.
Yeah, the comments, they was harsh.
The comments are harsh. The comments, I mean, they dragged him.
They dragged him back.
They have been dragging him for the last 24 hours.
Why are people complaining about her technique? I think she was soft. I think she did her job. They were like she was lazy. She was fine.
She was the slow flows remarkable.
Yeah, she did the slow flows remarkable. Okay. She wasn't. I can't stand chicks like this. Like chicks be like this. Hey. What are you doing? Slow down. This is sucking thing like a drag racer. Like, what are we doing?
Oh man!
Oh my god!
I guess you can't really critique because Nelly seemed like he was having a good time. Or it's not like he enjoyed it. So I guess you can't really say the girl was whack.
She was fine.
Per se.
She was gentle. She was nice. There was no teeth involved. Everything was all lips. She was pretty. She had a pretty look about her. Everything was fine. Like she's good. Her hand movement was nice. She wasn't all mean with it. Like she treated it. She treated the penis like a sensitive part of the body. Some of y'all women don't treat the penis like a sensitive part of the body. Like it has the same nerve endings. It has more nerve endings than just about everything on my body, and y'all want to be rough with it. Fuck out of here. You know what? Applaud that girl. Shout out to her. Get her number.
She's about to get paid. That's what she's about to happen. You can't out somebody like that and embarrassment. She's going to get all type of emotional. I couldn't work. This that.
He's probably going. If that happens, he's probably going to quietly, slip her envelope to go away, and it's all going to go away.
But I don't understand why is she hurt and all that. She grown. We grown. You
got her name on the social media.
You can't put that out there.
I'm saying like. He's saying the mental stress itself. Okay.
Absolutely. That is emotional.
If she's in a relationship,
everybody done had a dick in their mouth. I mean,
no, but everybody wasn't on the internet.
No. But Shawnee, if this happened a long time ago,
saying, Mo? It's like,
no. Y'all all had dicks in your mouth. I've had vaginas in my mouth. But what I'm saying is, you're in a happy relationship now, and some shit that happened 6 years ago pops up, and your man sees a dick in your mouth, you done ruined your whole happy family over Nelly's fucking negligence.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm suing Nelly for at least $15 million.
When you're talking about legal, when you're talking about legal culpability, yes, he was negligent. He failed to secure whatever, even if they agreed upon the sex tape, he failed to secure it.
And what if her kids saw the video?
Her kids, her family, her mom, her brothers, her uncle.
Well, he apologized. Yeah, he apologized to the whole family.
No. Apologize to her family. Cut a check. I don't want an apology. Cut the check.
Yeah, they're getting paid for sure. And she can't go to work. There's no way she can go back to work. Everybody.
And Nelly, do not videotape something and you're a rapper and you moaning like that. You cannot record something where you're moaning like you're the most sensitive horoscope sign in the book.
Mike said he just
y'all do that. Y'all do that.
Some people could be moaning to make the person know what they're doing.
Men. He said men. He said he may have been doing it.
He may have been moaning to make her feel good.
But y'all do that. Men do that. Y'all
men
fake
do that.
If I have a condom on, I would. But if she's doing that to me, every moan is authentic from me. I'm just letting you know right now.
Yeah, I didn't know men did that.
Because ain't no man be like, oh, that's exactly what I want. And videotape the shit.
He didn't expect that video to get out. That's what that was.
You gonna video yourself being submissive. Oh, that's exactly. I wanted this.
Show me the money in her cubic.
Mustafa said Lil Fizz did it too. Mo, is that true? Lil Fizz had a video he uploaded by mistake.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Who?
I didn't even
him and that man.
You said him and that man allegedly.
Chris Stokes?
No, because you know that whole thing with Chris Stokes. Chris Stokes has denied that.
Okay.
The whole time.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not another man. I'm about the Chris Stokes thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send this to more people, y'all.
I sent it to Jay.
You the reason why it's trending on Google. Look, it's trending on Google. It's trending on all platforms. Twitter. If you go to Twitter, it's the trend of the day too.
No, I actually deleted it.
It's in your browser now. It's there forever. Mike searched Nelly getting head. Like that's crazy.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Look, Mike, Billy J said he should have had the Batman voiceover.
Oh my God, this is exactly what I wanted the entire time. Oh Lord, I'm recording this. Oh God. I think the tip of my penis hit your tonsils. You still have your tonsils? Is that what you're saying? Oh Lord, I'm busting on your tonsils.
Not the Batman voice.
Oh my God. You should never get your tonsils removed. They feel so good right here. Oh God.
Unbelievable.
People look so crazy. There's somebody, everybody's like so shocked about it. And like there are millions of people taking part in the same act right now. Like
I think because we haven't heard from, Nelly is like low key. He ain't doing too much. He ain't moving around too much. And then boom, bam, this whole sex scandal.
Have you ever sent a video or a pic by mistake to somebody?
I have, yes.
Like just a regular pic?
Just a regular pic, yeah.
No.
So
did you send a titty pic to somebody by mistake? Did y'all send titties? Did y'all send vagina? Y'all be reckless with vaginas because your face don't be attached to it. Like
I don't even play I don't play that no face, no trace game, even with that.
Have a guy sent you one and said, "Oh, my bad, that wasn't meant for you"?
Yes.
No, I had a guy send one, but they didn't say it wasn't meant for me.
Yes. My bad. I didn't mean to send that. And then a couple of seconds later, when you don't get no response, it's like WYD. What you doing? What?
When a girl asks me for a dick pic, I'm sending Nelly.
You gonna send the whole video?
I'm sending the whole video. I'm like,
you gonna send the whole video. This me, girl. Here you go. Take that.
He ain't been right since Ashanti left. He been fine since Ashanti left. Shut up.
Yeah, they were dragging him about that.
IG, Mike.
They were like, he ain't been good since Ashanti. I'm like, come on, he had Miss Jackson. They were together for like 8 years.
Who is Miss Jackson?
Miss
Floyd Mayweather's ex.
His girl.
Miss Jackson.
You don't remember when Floyd had all her pocketbooks and shoes and stuff up for sale and had like all of this? Yeah, that was bad. That was a bad breakup. That was bad.
I wouldn't want to date Floyd Mayweather because he seems so petty. Like when it's over, he is gonna be straight.
Well, that was petty when he took all the damn Birkins and the shoes and all of that and had it paraded up.
He said, "Take your ass to Nelly."
For it, but that's just so
that's petty.
That is just petty.
Y'all ain't never take nothing back.
Out of here.
No.
I'm taking it. This is why I'm telling you. Now, me and my lifestyle, I wouldn't do it. But me being Floyd Mayweather, when you were with me, I literally changed your life.
Yeah, but
you didn't even live. No. So you're not taking this, sweetie.
You bought it for me, though.
No.
You do that?
I bought it so that you could enjoy the lifestyle that I provide.
We together.
When we together.
That's some
now go get the Nelly bags. Go get the Nelly bags in the Nigerian.
Wait.
No. Go get that. Go get that Nigerian dude.
I'm so petty. You ain't even wearing that lotion for that next man. I'm pouring this lotion out.
What? Now that is extremely petty.
That Victoria's Secret lotion was expensive.
That is extremely
Hold on, let me
petty. And I hate Victoria's Secret's lotion, by the way. FYI.
Nelly got two things to worry about. Number one, cutting a big check that he may not be able to afford. And what he needs to worry about is Kevin Hart, Nick Cannon.
Oh, his boys.
Floyd Mayweather.
The pranks.
And the rest of these guys, they coming for his.
They're coming. They coming.
Kevin ain't gonna say nothing. Because Kevin's gonna be like,
he gonna clown. He has to.
He's gonna clown him privately. He might clown him privately.
He's not gonna do it on the social media. He got too many sponsors and stuff like that. He's not gonna do. And Kevin got dirt too. So Kevin don't want nobody to really. Now Floyd doesn't care about sponsors. Floyd became a billionaire on no sponsors.
Yes.
Right.
Floyd don't give a damn. Floyd is going to let people have. And Floyd and 50 Cent. Nelly, let me tell you something.
What up, Nikki?
He gonna pop like, they said you had children's plays, Peen. He gonna
but they said that about 52. They said that about 52 when he did that scene in Power in his little wee show.
He don't care.
So if people forgot about 50, they're gonna probably forget about Nelly too after a while.
But 50 ain't. 50 is gonna let somebody have it.
They forget. Everything goes on. 6 months from now, they're not gonna be thinking about it.
Goodness gracious. No, it really isn't. He's just got to, the joke's going to be amongst your squad. They not going to forget that, dog.
No, your homies.
If you think we put it on our text thread, the videos on our text thread, can you imagine the thread that they got going around each other?
Yeah. It's going to be all Michael
Obama might have it.
Every time you hear Dilemma or Country Grammar,
yes, you're gonna. It's gonna be a drag.
Force Ones,
so
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tip
drill.
Listen, it's gonna be. He's gonna get the
all right, Nelly.
But he's gonna get the jokes. It's gonna be dragged on for a minute.
But this is the amazing part. Like people see people like Floyd, and they're all like 5'7", right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What that mean?
Like the science just tells you.
What that means?
You got offended.
Ain't nobody walking around with a 12-inch dick when they 5'7", 5 and those are only no. Let me finish. Let me finish with y'all.
I know some people.
I'm talking about not the exceptions to the rule, but the majority of these dudes. Like if y'all think T.I., and I hate to say, if y'all think T.I. is porno star, y'all go ahead.
I think in women's minds, because they see Nelly's body, that they just automatically came with like this vision in their mind.
What they say about Shaq? What was the story about Shaq?
Oh, yeah, he's another one.
Oh, Shaq, baby. Now that's who got a baby wee. And I've seen that up close and in person.
But I always say, is it little or is it just that he's big in stature?
No.
Shawnee said no.
It's like he's standing there in his little boxer briefs. We're interviewing him. it's like this in his hand, like the whole hand.
Yeah,
just
but he
covered
got
it
big
all up.
hands. He does have huge hands.
No, Mike, I'm telling you, this
I
is
mean,
like a
I'm
baby
not
thing,
judging,
and
but
I'm like,
the man does have
why are
hands
you
that are
doing
like
this right
2 of my
here?
hands.
You this tall, I'm right here, and you got your junk in my face doing this. No, ma'am. Now
That's
I don't
why
know.
you have to be a different type of a person or woman to be able to do sports newscasting and have to go into the locker rooms and see all of that exposedness.
Now maybe when he's erect or something, maybe it
Happy.
expands. I don't know, but I just know while he was standing there and I'm trying to get these answers to this question, I don't even think it was this big. I don't like it was just I was like, oh my God.
Jay Black has blacked out his screen. Jay Black is traumatized anytime we talk about the male anatomy. But
hey, but it's working for somebody. I mean, somebody enjoyed riding
it. Right. So. He had successful relationships.
Yeah.
With beautiful women. So
somebody enjoyed
Jay Black.
Somebody like
Jay Black logged off. He covered it up.
That is so funny. That is so funny. He's so homophobic. He's so scared.
He might be. Nikki
anytime
said
you talk about beans and franks, he don't want to know nothing.
Yeah, it's not the size that count. I heard. I don't know. I mean,
well, Mike says all the time that he may not be able to hit the back door, but he gonna knock the front door wide open. So he
I'm
says
at the
it all
front
the time.
door. I'm not coming. No, that's none of my business.
He said he ain't going to the back of the house.
I'm on my business.
She said they were paid. Miss Tiff said they were paid to say. Erica said his money is working. I mean, it just shocked me because I was, you see Shaq, you see this big dude, and I'm, not that I went in the locker room expecting to see his man parts. I thought, okay, well, at least he'll be dressed.
But do you understand that if Shaq, if it balanced out to how tall he is, you wouldn't want to have sex with him if he actually had the length and girth that you think he should have at 7'2"? Wouldn't y'all wouldn't be able to handle that if God really gave him a 7'2"?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
But he was with hoops. I mean, but he was with beautiful women too. He was with hoops. He was in a relationship. She's pretty.
Shawnee
O'Neal. She's not ugly.
They got kids together.
Let's see what the average size penis. Jay's never getting back on the show now.
Jay's not coming back.
He's not coming back.
I lost the square.
The average American size penis. The average. Let's see. Average American size penis. He is so the average American. He's disgusted.
Is there an average size for each country?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like America.
All right. Oh, y'all women gonna be disgusted. Oh, y'all.
Okay.
What's the average? What's the average? The national average.
Oh wow! Like I beat this.
Wait.
Okay.
You beat the national average. Let's see the national.
Based on previous studies, see above about the distributions of penis length and circumference. The average American erect penis length was estimated at 6 inches and circumference of 6 inches, circumference at 5. But all right, let's see. Should I put black men or something? Like, should I add something different in this? The average penis isn't as big as you think. This is men's health. Okay.
I need to see the sample size. I need to know like what the sample pool look like because are you sure?
Yeah,
the average size is 6 inches.
Yeah, 6 inches. Like think of 6 inches right now. Think of what is 6 inches right now? Would that be what is 6 inches? Would that be like? Hold on. Yeah, this
the average paper right is is it a
3, 4, 5? It's kind of 6 inches, but obviously this is wide. So it wouldn't be like that. All right, but it gets worse, y'all. Hold up. The average penis size without an erection measures between 3 and 4 inches without an erection, and the average penis size with an erection is between 5 and 6 inches. In the terms of girth, you're looking at an average circumference of 3 to 4 inches.
half a ruler. Half a kid ruler. I have a ruler.
Let's see. So this is 8.5 by 11.
Right.
So okay, we're gonna fold it.
Are we supposed to have this are we supposed to have our politician on here?
Yeah, she has the link. So about that long.
The whole page? Oh no, right there.
No, just the up to that. Yes.
That's only 6 inches?
Vertical.
I almost pulled my dick out. I was like, wait a second. Stop grabbing on my.
They'll be like, where's this show going today? Jay, you coming back?
Jay, we promise we're not going to show the Nelly video. We're not going to show the video. We're not going to show any pictures. You can come back.
Mike is not going to whip it out.
Mike is not going to take it out.
I think like 7.5 inches. I think at my peak, like no alcohol, straight erection, I could get to close to 8, but I really think I'm 7.5 actually.
So go to Africa. I would like to see the national average for that.
Geez,
because you said America.
You said America.
You said America.
But as y'all get older, does your junk shrink or does it stay?
It doesn't shrink, but they tell you your testosterone level goes down, so the blood doesn't go freely.
You have as much blood flow
as it used to, and it's all about blood. It's all about the blood flow. It's all if you get the blood flow, that's when you hitting your peak. But
that's why men who have like blood pressure, like hypertensive, they have problems. They have problems with erection.
Average penis.
It's Wellness Wednesdays.
It is Wellness.
That's the Wellness Wednesday fact of the day for men who have high blood pressure. It does affect the erection.
Okay. All right. It says in the Congo, an African country, ranks first. To quote, a recent survey found that penis of men in this country is 7.1 inches long and correspondingly thick on an average when erect.
That's in the Congo. What about Nigeria?
What about Nigeria?
Look, Ecuador 6.9, Ghana 6.8, Venezuela 6.7. What else they got? They don't have Nigeria. They just said you have to have whatchamacallit?
Who has the biggest average?
Oh, this is really now y'all making me uncomfortable.
Because I didn't know that there were actually averages or studies out there that they gave data that says this country has the men with the largest endowed
piece.
Right.
I don't think I'm reading this right. Oh, because it's in centimeters. So in centimeters, Ecuador seems to be the highest one at 17.61. But I don't know how do you do inches? How do you convert that?
Yeah, and how many centimeters are in an inch?
I don't know. No, you got me there.
10.
I have
10
no
centimeters
idea.
an inch, right?
Just don't go to Cambodia because Cambodia is at the bottom of This is not my opinion. I'm just going by what they saying, y'all. I'm just going by what they
Cambodia.
Saying. Don't go to Cambodia.
Okay, we can't. No dudes from Cambodia. You can't talk to no dudes from Cambodia.
All I know is the top country. The top country, Ecuador, is 17.61 centimeters, and
Ecuador,
then at the bottom, then Cambodia is 10.04. That's a big difference. That's a whole. That's a whole life. That's a whole.
Hey,
okay, so if there's 2.5 centimeters in an inch, that's roughly
2 divided by 17 is
it's 17, right? So 17, 18, almost 9 inches.
9 inches.
Oh wow! So that
you said 17 centimeters, right?
Right. 17 centimeters.
Yeah, like 9 inches.
Yeah, if I'm tell you right now, if my erection was hitting 9 inches, like on a regular, like just on a regular, like chicks wouldn't even be able to look me directly in the eye. Like I'd be like, bitch, don't you ever look at me in the eyes. Like, do you know I have damn near 10 inches of dick. I would never call a chick back.
What?
But everybody don't want all that.
And the way, and I'm a conscientious lover. I'm a conscientious lover. Like I'm trying to hit different spots. Like when I find out your spots, I'm trying to hit those spots. Like I'm not the selfish dude. When I'm sober, I'm not a selfish person. So if you give me, that means I'm jumping for the free throw line. Oh my God, I'd be turning hoes out. You got to be kidding me right now. You got to be kidding. And you would never get my mouth. You would never get my mouth. You would never. You got to be kidding me. But I hate when women try and act sexy when they want you to perform oral sex and they say sexy shit like taste me. Bitch, I got 10 inches of dick. Shut up. Nobody tasting nothing on you.
Oh my God.
You're out your fucking mind.
It's not even 9 o'clock. It's 8.
Right. Come taste me. Ain't nobody tasting you, girl. Do you see?
Goodness.
Do you see what I'm blessed with? You act like I'm from Cambodia.
So now you have the data to support that. You be like, girl, you better Google it. You better Google.
I'm from the Congo, ho.
I'm from the Congo.
I don't know what you're talking about. I guess that's why chicks are so turned out with Michael Blackson, because Michael Blackson has the reputation. Like, I'm just saying, like, that's the reputation that he's been running with.
Is he from the Congo?
No, he's from Ghana.
From
Ghana. From Ghana. Okay.
Yeah, they in the top 5.
Shout out to Mike Blackson.
Well, I'm not going to shout out Mike Blackson on dick size. Shout out to Mike Blackson for all your success.
What's up, homie?
For all your success that you taking. All right, I guess all right, we're gonna play a game. I have a game that I have put together, y'all. We may have the Keisha Lankford, right? Did I say that correctly?
Keisha Lankford.
Dr. Keisha Lankford.
And we cannot talk about this while she's on. Like, we have to forget we even had this conversation.
We have to be professional.
I have to be professional. But I have, in honor of Jay Black, I have the yes or no game. I created the yes or no game because Jay Black refuses to answer questions yes or no. He just will not. So in honor of him, I have some questions. I have 7 questions that I'm going to ask y'all. Okay. But all you can say is yes or no to answer to begin with. Then you can explain. Yes, my phone is dying. Once I take this black and mild break, it should be back. Once we do this, you can explain your answer afterwards. But you have to say yes or no. And you get 1 pass, and that's it. You only get 1 pass. Everything else you gotta. I mean, if y'all don't want to answer, you don't have to answer. Y'all can do like Jay Black and just get off the show. But
I cannot believe that Spanky didn't come back.
He went to eat some bacon.
But this is the same man who says he's not homophobic.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's definitely in his feelings right now about it. Like,
I think that's just his excuse. He wanted to get off. I think that's
he covered his eyes. He covered. I'm like,
like the least he could have done was let Lady Q take over the square.
Yes, like you could have gave her the square. You want to shut down totally. You could have gave Lady Q the square. We would have loved to have her on.
All right. 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes. I come back and then we're gonna play the yes or no game.
Oh, okay. You want to go to break? All right.
Yeah. Just give me like 3 minutes. I'm really bad with this smoking stuff. I really got to stop this show.
Okay.
Like goodness, I haven't had something to inhale since 5 a.m. That's bad. This is horrible. And that's it.
Have you tried the patch?
Nah, because I can stop. I just don't like being bored. It's not even about I have a yearn for it. I just hate being like I live my life in a pattern and I do stuff the same way every single, like literally I do the same thing every day. I gotta break this pattern. All right, 3 minutes, y'all. Michael Shaw to take over Legends. Yeah.
Records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Marcus Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my 6-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts.
Every day. My son wears
tight shirts.
to the gym or wherever.
Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael Sean and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah. Check out the next single, Grown Man Wearing Skinny Jeans.
That's it, bro. Mix it up, bro.
Oh, yes, I like that. What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
Don't never stop if you wanna be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Yeah, tap in. Michael Sean to take over. The Jay Black is returned.
Jay Black is back. What happened, Jay?
You missed a lot of quality.
I had to go handle some stuff. I had to handle some stuff in the house. We got.
You missed a lot of quality information. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, we talked about.
This
we talked
is
about
going to be fun.
penis size. Which country has the largest penises?
Oh, okay, thanks.
You'd be surprised. It was very informative.
Kelly said this is going to be fun. What's going to be fun?
Oh, God.
It was super informative.
It was super informative.
It's Wellness Wednesdays, Jay Black.
Wellness Wednesdays, yes.
Yeah, I think we actually did something that was dope. I think we did.
We did.
I thought that was
good
informative.
information. It's very informative.
We'll start doing like, the depths or the deepness of vaginas, I guess. We can find out.
Yes, because that is a thing. That's a thing.
Because some of y'all got endless tunnels.
I'll measure mine tonight.
Endless tunnels.
Wait a second. How are you gonna measure?
Did you say?
I'm just saying we endless, know, right? I ain't never down.
Well, there are men who actually say who have said during studies, because this is Wellness Wednesdays, that there are women they've been with that they feel like they can't feel a bottom.
Oh wow! I've invited everybody to the club.
And that's because all tunnels are different, right?
But if
are they different, y'all?
Yeah, maybe we need to do the research on that.
They definitely are different. But if you need somebody to measure it, let me know, Shawnee.
Playing up the stereotype.
Oh, all right.
Mo too, but Mo's in a situation right now. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. I don't need any measurements. Thank you.
But understand his limitations. I'm like, yo, this is definitely more than 7.5 inches.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Maybe we'll label it Into the Abyss.
So we're gonna do the yes or no, and then we're gonna bring Sequoise up.
So
or do we want to have Sequoise in this?
Yeah, you can bring Sequoise in. Bring her.
Every Wednesday, our nurse practitioner, she's here. You need some medical advice. You need some medical help. You need some weight loss guidance. You need COVID advice, remedies, and all that good stuff. She's here with us every Wednesday. Good morning, Sequoise. Yes.
Good morning.
All right. So this is the yes or no game, and I wrote this.
We can see your mail on IG. Oh, see your mail.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Well,
yeah, people screenshot and zoom in before you know it. You're gonna have a Michael Sean living
Nelly,
in.
have a Nelly moment.
I don't live there anymore. But okay. So I'll keep. Yeah, I don't live there anymore either. Okay. All right.
That's your notebook.
All right.
The mail.
Okay, so we'll start with Shawnee. Yes or no?
Okay.
Men like needy women. Yes or no? And you can explain your answer, but first you have to say yes or no. Men like needy women.
Yes.
And your reason?
Because they want to feel needed. If a woman is not acting like she needs them, then they feel like they're useless and they go find somebody that act like they need them. Even though they say, you got, give me my space. Nah, y'all want people all up under you.
All right, Mo, men like needy women.
Yes.
All right, Jay Black.
Makes them feel empowered.
Mouth sounds like that. Go ahead. Pause. What are we doing today?
It's a trigger for Jay Black. It's a trigger.
What was the question?
So I say yes, and my reasoning is because I think that men, for some instance, some men it empowers. If you are insecure and you feel like you have a purpose for somebody in their life, yeah. Like
Jay Black, men like needy women.
Yes, I think they hit on it. Like if you don't need me, I do. I need to feel. I like to feel needed. I like to feel needed and know that I'm holding you down. And and if you got that bravado of I don't need you for nothing, that's going to be a turn off. And I'm out.
Sequoise says men like needy women.
I was thinking no, but everybody else said yes. So I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. But I thought no, because like men like their own space, women need their own space. So if a woman is too needy on a man, that can be draining. Like I'm not saying that a woman doesn't need a man for things, but if you need a lot all the time, you're gonna run them away.
I guess I gotta answer it. I agree with Sequisa. There's nothing. Needy women are only good for a short period of time. Then after a while, you realize that shit is too much work to have somebody who's needy all the damn time. Like I can't be around a needy woman who's like, just tell me how you feel and tell me. I need you to tell me. I need you to tell me that I look nice this morning, but I'm with you, so you look nice. We're both tired. We both woke up and we were sleepy. Like I didn't have time to actually be like, yo, I can't compliment every time you make something.
That part, no, that's doing too much.
It's
levels to it, but go ahead.
Right, yeah, but that's needy. I think men should compliment women. I think people should compliment each other. I think everybody wants a good compliment every once in a while. I think everybody needs that. But the neediness, like I think that wears thin real quick. All right, Sequisa, women like to be in control. Yes or no?
Yes.
Jay Black, women like to be in control.
I would say no. No.
Mo?
Yes.
Shawnee?
Yes.
Yes.
We like to be in control so much that we know how to control men without them knowing that they're being controlled.
Y'all always got some bullshit philosophies. Y'all go ahead with that.
He think he running things. He think he in control.
Remember? We the next. So we tell you.
Women like to be in control. I say no because women confuse me. It depends because women want a man to lead, and some women like you need to be the leader in this relationship, and I'm confused. But you want to be in control. Like I say no, but I don't even know if I'm right with that because I'm confused. Women confuse the hell out of me. They want the leader of the household, and then they still want to tell me if we're gonna get solar panels on a house.
Refresh your pages. Refresh your pages.
Really weird. All right, Mo, you would rather be in a relationship with a great person or a person with a great paying job? Yes or no? You'd rather be in a relationship with somebody who had a great paying job over somebody who's a great person?
Give me the great person, because the great person, I mean, we can make things happen. Money come and go. and I don't want to be waking up to somebody every day that's just a effed up person. So yeah, give me the good person, and we can work on the finances. We can make sure that we make things happen.
Shawnee, yes or no? You'd rather be in a relationship with a great person, or a person? You'd rather be in a relationship with a person with a great paying job? Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Well, yes, I'd rather be in a relationship with a great person.
Okay, all right, Jay. You'd rather be in a relationship with somebody who has a great paying job rather than somebody who's a great person?
I'm rocking with you. I want the great paying job.
Sequoise, that means yes, you'd rather have the great paying job.
I'd rather have a great paying job. Yeah, then it can't be that bad.
Aren't you the one that said your wife moved in with you when you was on unemployment?
He said what I like, what I want.
Wait,
she saw potential. Potential.
You got potential.
Me would be a great person. I don't care how
I can make you a great person.
I make my own money, so
I can make you a great person.
You said, give me the money, and I can make you a great person. Is that what you said, Jay Black?
Yeah, but I mean that's my thoughts. Like you can't be that horrible.
I'll take the great paying job. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Yeah, I'll take the great. I've had a lot of great people.
So you would take the dirty heifer,
Erica,
as long as she got a
Good
good
morning,
job.
Dave.
Yeah, great paying job. I didn't say dirty heifer, but I'm just saying. Sequoise, race matters. Yes or no? Does race matter if you had to marry somebody? Does race matter?
Precious. Yes, I'm precious.
What'd you say, Sequoise?
I said absolutely.
Race does matter.
For me. Yes.
Okay. Jay Black, race matters. Yes or no? If you're gonna marry somebody.
Is Puerto Rican like when you say race? Like what do you mean? Like
everything.
Like is my own race?
White with long.
Don't be separating.
White girl. Can you bring a white woman home? But race does matter because some Puerto Ricans don't even think Puerto Ricans from New York ain't real Puerto Ricans. So they would actually separate me because my Spanish is whack. But doesn't matter for you.
I will go, yeah.
Yeah, wow. Shawnee, does race matter?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
Oh. So are we saying we just wouldn't marry a white person? Is that what y'all saying?
I didn't say no.
Listen,
I haven't met one that I was attracted to. So
I prefer to have
politically correct answer.
Black kids.
If I was attracted to one, I would consider it, but I have yet to meet one that I was attracted to.
Your kids will be black because you black.
What? No. But you know what? Let me be for real. So I would consider it with somebody that was Mexican or, of Latin descent. But outside of that, black.
Well, I consider that. That's black and brown.
Yeah, that's outside of that. Can't do it.
All right, sexy Mo, race matters in marrying somebody.
So it matters, but I would marry outside my race.
Mike, where you go?
I don't know. There's something going on. Like my internet. We've been having this problem in my house all day. Yesterday. It started last night. My opinion is race doesn't matter with me. I actually wish I would have dated more white women. I not because I think they're better or anything like that. I just wish I would have been see how that would have worked out. And they are white women. Like I wasn't attracted to white women in the beginning because where I was from, I really never got around any, white women really. But I do have a crush on a girl named Kate Hudson. I don't know, who Kate Hudson is, but Kate Hudson. I really like Kate Hudson. I do like Kate Hudson. So
really, I never knew that.
Kate Hudson. There's a few other ones.
He mentioned it before.
The other chick from Friends, the Jennifer Aniston.
Aniston.
That's another one. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I could have brought her home to the house. I think they would have liked her. Okay. Shawnee, yes or no? Yes or no? You're okay with your significant other following an ex on social media? Yes or no?
Okay. Yes or no?
I guess so. No, I guess so.
Are you okay? Yes or no with your significant other following an ex on social media?
I guess I have to be because some
you don't have to be. No, I want to know how you feel. But don't matter what you do. You can be a hypocrite like all of us are at some point. But if it's up to you, yes or no, you're cool with your significant other following an ex on social media.
Oh no, if that's the case, those are the rules. No.
Mo, yes or no?
He can follow all he want.
See the attitude. We just want a yes or no, goddamn. That's all we need. All we need is a yes or no. We don't need the attitude. Nobody did nothing.
Yes. You can follow your ex
with an attitude, but you'd have an attitude about it.
Yeah, go ahead and follow your ex. Follow all of them.
Once again, you would have an attitude about it, right?
So
yes?
That's a
no.
Knock yourself out, baby.
That's a no.
I don't even know why I'm asking this to Jay Black.
Matter of fact, hit the double love button. Hit the double like button.
I don't even know what the double. I've been trying to figure out what the double like button
double
is.
Tap. Double tap.
But every time I double tap the heart, it just takes.
It's just one heart.
Don't do it, fiance. You go get in trouble. Trust
me.
Mike, come back in the club. They can't hear you.
They can't hear you.
Yeah, and they participating. They are participating.
Let me try one more time. Jay Black, yes or no? You're cool with your significant other following an ex on social media? I don't even know why I bothered.
Yeah, I don't even know why you asked me. All in all caps, hell no. In caps, no. We can't do that. That's so disrespectful. Stop playing.
Why is that disrespectful?
It's so disrespectful.
I just want to know why.
You moved on. I moved on. I mean, they moved on. You with me now. Yeah, I'm insecure. Yes, I got issues with that stuff too. But it's hell no. What we're not doing is you following some ex. Why? So, if you moved on, move on. Why are you? What do you need to check in for? What do you need to see what's going on? That's
it may be amicable. Maybe they're doing something in their lives, like business wise, or maybe they're doing something profound. Jay Black.
What we're not doing is in anything that's going to have you in close quarters like that. That's what we're not doing. Not with me at least.
No.
Say what you want to say. Think about me how you want to think about me, but that's not happening with me. Call it immature. Call it insecurity. Call it whatever you want to call it. No. I got major problems, but go ahead.
Sequoise, you're okay. Yes or no? You're okay with your significant other following exes on social media?
In the words of Jay Black, hell no.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Thank you.
I ain't mad. Yeah, I'm not cool with it. No, I'm no too. Maybe not hell no, but I'm no too. And the only reason I might follow somebody is because I want to make sure my life is better than theirs. That's all. That's the only reason I'm following, because I want to top them. Sequoise, yes or no? You are a great person.
Absolutely. Yes.
Jay Black, yes or no? You are a great person.
Yes.
Mo, sexy Mo, yes or no? You are a great person.
Absolutely.
Shawnee Scott, yes or no? You are a great person.
What?
Now I would just alter my thought because at times I'm not always, to be honest. But go ahead. I can be a pain in the behind at times.
At times.
Yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge that because it's like I didn't want.
Can you give a marker? It was at 146.
Oh, I can admit that I'm always not super nice. I can admit that I can be a pain to some people at sometimes. But my truth shouldn't be perceived as that. It's just me sharing my truth and my thoughts. It shouldn't be to you perceived as being an a-hole. But if that's how you perceive me, I can acknowledge you may perceive me like that. But I'm speaking my truth, so you just have to hold that. But that's just
wow.
Very good, Jay Black.
Okay.
See, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay. Michael Sean, yes or no? No, I'm not a great person.
Shawnee didn't answer.
No, Shawnee, did you answer?
Oh no, I didn't. Yes, I'm a wonderful person. I'm a great person.
You're a great. Everybody say great.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I said no. I'm definitely no. Okay, yes or no, Sequoise?
You do have your next guest too, just to let you know.
Okay, Sequoise, yes or no? You would really want to know your significant other's darkest secret?
Oh.
No. No.
I'm gonna save Jay Black. Shawnee, yes or no? You would really want to know your significant other's darkest secret?
Yep, I want to know. I want to know it all.
Sexy Mo, yes or no? You would want to know your significant other's darkest secret?
Hell to the no.
Last minute, well, almost last.
Unless you're an axe murderer.
Jay Black.
Psychopath.
Mike, try to get in the club. They want you in the club on IG.
I thought I was in there.
They can't hear your questions.
Yeah, they can't hear your questions.
Oh, hold on. I thought it was in there. I did send a request.
Okay, there we go. Here he comes, Dave.
There I come, Dave.
You got to repeat the question. Yeah, they were answering. They were participating. There he is. All right. Go.
All right. Yes or no? Shawnee, you would want to know your significant other's darkest secret.
Absolutely, yes.
Jay Black, yes or no? You would want to know your significant other's darkest secret.
Is a requirement. Yes, I need to know. Ain't keeping no secrets.
You need to know what she ate for breakfast yesterday. You control freak. You control freak.
Because if something come out down the road and you had and I didn't know, that's a problem.
Like, Sequoise, you would want to know your significant other's darkest secret? Yes or no?
Oh, you asked me. I said yes.
I know. I'm just doing it for IG. Just Sequoise, because you're not on there either. So she said. No. She said. You said no.
I said yes.
You said yes. My answer. Would I want to know my significant other's darkest secret?
For mine.
I said no. I don't want to know your darkest secrets because I know you don't want to know my darkest secret.
Yeah, Dave says you think. He said you think you only think you want to know.
Right.
You don't want to know my darkest.
No,
baby, I haven't even told myself my own darkest secret. I think
you still in denial.
Yeah, it never happened. Like all right, let's get our guest, a wonderful woman who's done more than she'll ever know for me. And now she's on a mission to do something incredible. We have some incredible people that we bring on here. Dr. Keisha Lankford is here. Doc, how you? Oh, you in the car, Doc?
Good morning. I am well. I am so grateful to be here. You guys ask great questions.
Can you turn your phone sideways so we can get the full screen? Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Help me out here. Good morning.
And good morning. And because there's a lot of noise, can you speak up a little bit because we want to get directly to what you're doing because it's super important, and I'm very proud of you for what you're trying to accomplish right now. So please explain to our watchers and listeners.
Good morning. I want to say thank you so much for the invitation, Michael Sean. I appreciate you more than you know. I'm losing my voice because I'm talking to everybody everywhere at all times. I am a little girl from Oak Cliff, Texas.
Hey.
And I am trying to share as an educator. I'm a school board trustee right now, but I'm trying to share with our young people that whatever they believe in, they have to go through. And so at 14, I worked my first election with Miss Eddie Bernice Johnson, which is our councilwoman. Well, she's our state, a U.S. Congresswoman. Well, now I am running for seat. You never know how things will come back. So at age 14, I helped her get her seat in the Texas Senate. Now I'm running for her seat in U.S. Congress. To help our community. Our communities need people that are going to look out for them. It's so unfortunate that we can't get the quality representation that we need. But that is what makes the Voting Rights Act so important. If we don't have quality representation, what benefit is it to vote? So I am here. I am excited. My husband and I are dynamic marriage counselors, facilitators. And those questions you ask, those are so important because when I taught sociology as a professor in Dallas, I would tell them about the double standard. And in a healthy relationship, and it is love month. Valentine's Day is the first day of early voting. And I want people to show me love in that. But I also want us to understand that love is something that should be reciprocated. Whatever you want, you got to be willing to give. Life is much like a mirror. If we do not give what we want, then we will likely not get what we want.
Oh, man. Oh, man. So
I appreciate y'all being honest because that's what we need. People don't want to be honest. So y'all have my husband and I both smiling. We're on our way to Austin.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we lost
your audio.
We lost your audio.
Hey, Chef.
See, it's good to be honest. It's good to be honest.
You press.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Doc, this is what I want you to do. You're going to go to Austin, right? Can you come back on tomorrow so we can get you at a stable place where we can hear you really clear tomorrow? Because I got questions. Because you. All right, let me tell y'all what happened. Oh, she can't. We can't hear you again.
Can't hear.
So, Dr. Langford, I had to take a. Yeah, we can hear
now
you.
we can.
Is there any way we can reschedule the interview for tomorrow so you'll be in a stable place so we can hear you really well? Uh-oh. Did she hear us?
I'm having audio issues.
Yeah, so we'll just reach out to her.
All right, we're gonna reach out to you. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you so we can reschedule so you can come back on tomorrow.
All right, she can't hear. All right,
she can't hear. So, Dr. Keisha Lankford,
want to watch that tomorrow.
No,
yeah, she's also in. Yeah, I was gonna say she's been a professor of sociology.
So
it was the red lips for me.
But the crazy thing is the way I met her when I got in trouble and I was on probation. There was a class I had to take. So there was a class that I would take online for my DUI or DWI. I forget what they call it in Texas. And her company did the classes. So we do the classes. We had our own textbook and everything like that. And they break down the alcohol effects and stuff like that. But then she would do the class on the weekend. And she literally would just let us speak on any topic. Like she'd bring a topic and we would talk about just relationships and what you're going through and stuff like that. She was almost like a therapist for everybody on the weekend. And she would just literally let everybody air out what they were going through. Cause they were like 7 people in the class. So everybody would go what they're going through, how they felt they came to these charges. Like, how did you get in trouble? What happened before that? So her and her husband are pretty amazing couple. So I would like her to get in on this conversation tomorrow. So
her husband's a doctor as well.
Yeah. That's why I say I would pick somebody with a great paying job. Like I would. Yeah. I'm tired of trying to make somebody.
Yeah, but that's good. So she can break down some because relationship topics, never go out of style. People go through it all the time. So that's good. So she can be able to speak to that. Hopefully we can get her on tomorrow.
Okay.
And I love that she did your group setting because it really helped all of you because you're able to kind of see each other's stories and see how the underlying issues that basically made you come to get to where you were. So that's
and I
great.
feel like she'll be balanced. Like she won't be just skewing towards one person being right or wrong. I feel like she can acknowledge when someone has some good points.
You have so many triggers, Jay Black. You have so many.
I can't be the therapist and saying that I'm wrong. Like I've been in therapy one time and they were saying I was right. So I was like, oh, this is cool. But I can't go to the therapist.
Of course you did.
But it needs to be, but I do acknowledge it needs to be some balance because generally there's some truth, even when you guys disagree in a relationship, there's some truth to that and something that the other person has to say. And it's just pulling that out and being able to acknowledge it, had that dialogue. So I'm interested and I like to feel comfortable with people. So I can see me feeling comfortable.
It's not always about being right or wrong in a relationship, though, Jay Black. Sometimes it goes to it really goes to your belief system and having 2 different belief systems and 2 different ideals when you're talking about relationships, Jay Black. So you focus on all the time. I notice who's right and who's wrong, and I'm right, and how I'm saying it is right, and how I'm doing it is right, and that's not necessarily really what should be the focus. It should be coming together and trying to understand what your ideology on things are and what your thought process is on things. And it may not always align, but these are some of the things that we don't do before we jump into relationships or marriages. And that's why we end up either in divorce or we end up with some type of dysfunction in our relationships because we don't do that that honest conversation.
Just don't be dismissive to me. Don't raise your voice at me. If you want me to listen, don't be trying to shut me down like what I'm saying is not valid, and don't be hollering.
And then, but see, your mate might
shut down.
But your mate might come from a background where what she has seen, or whatever in the household is yelling, or maybe she feels like she's not being heard, so she feel like she got to yell at you in order for you to understand her point of view.
You know that don't work. Why continually to do that?
Habits and behavior is hard to break when you're older, Jay Black.
Jay seemed crazy.
You're not.
No, like why continue to repeat?
Jay Black.
I bet you a therapist.
There's no growth in your comfort. You have to get uncomfortable sometimes in order to grow. That's just facts.
That's facts. That's facts.
I think Mo did say something that I've never ever agreed with, but I know now to be the honest truth.
Good morning.
There is no right or wrong. There's just my belief system and your belief system. And how can we come to this common ground? Because the compromise is and I joke about it all the time. I hate when somebody says, let's come to, we're going to have to agree to disagree. And I say it all the time. I hate that shit. I hate when somebody tells me that. But it's the honest truth. If you truly believe what you believe, I can't say it's wrong. We're just not going to agree on how we're going to handle these.
Don't be dismissive. Don't be disrespectful in how you say that. Like, you got to know how to be able to ease that in by getting your point in without making other person feel like you attacked them.
But once again, your belief system is how what you feel is dismissive is somebody just being their normal selves. And you take it as dismissive. And now you're going to get into an argument, a 35-minute argument based on somebody being dismissive when they're looking at you going like, I'm not being dismissive. I just said this, and that. And you're like, yeah, but that makes me feel this, and that.
But once I said it, you have to be able to acknowledge that.
No, they don't have to be. They don't have to.
What do you acknowledge, Jay? What do you acknowledge? Jay, what is it that you acknowledge in the relationship? What do you acknowledge?
Don't get me going with stuff like this.
Everybody got to accommodate Jay. Everybody, it's like you the baby, like you an infant, and we just got to all sit around and coddle you and hold you and put the bottle in your mouth. What do you bend on? What do you think about how you be hurting people's feelings?
I've been on a lot. I don't hurt people's feelings. I have dialogues.
Because I swear I think I need therapy from being your intern.
What the lady, she always trying to say something. What she say?
So see, that was dismissive.
The rules you want people to abide by when dealing with you,
dismissive.
and the rules you deal with other people. You don't treat people how you want to be treated.
That's a word.
I think I do.
No, you don't.
But she's telling you.
You be trying to make people feel like they stupid, asking them questions when you get offended.
But CJ, that's my point exactly. You believe you don't. She believes you do.
She didn't say she believes. She was just saying like what it can be.
Okay, well, we're talking about a heterosexual relationship. We're just talking about a heterosexual relationship. It's not you and Lady Q. Okay. I might believe that you're being dismissive. The other person doesn't. How am I going to convince them? Spend another hour trying to convince them how they're dismissive if they truly don't believe they were. Like at a certain point, you just got to come to a common ground and say, like, how about these are the things we're not going to do during our. Let's agree to 5 things we're not going to do when we debate something. And let's see if we can come together on that. Because like the cycle goes, you wind up walking
any
off a
type of mediation, any type of mediation, or anytime you have any type of dialogue with 2 people or a group, you have to establish some rules, right? So these are the standing rules before we start to engage with each other and start to talk about these feelings. Jay Black, what you just did was very dismissive. You did something that you said that you don't like being done to you. You proved your own point because you did exactly to Lady Q what you said that you don't like people doing to you.
What did I do exactly? Other than saying, like, I don't know what she's saying. It could be something negative. And it's like, well, what are we saying? Like, what is she talking about?
She spoke her truth, and your statement was very dismissive to that.
What was my statement?
But I don't think that you kind of basically like told her what she's saying is not right. Thank you.
I didn't even know what she was saying. I wanted to read it.
Lady
I
Q,
couldn't see it.
I mean, not Lady Q, but no, I see why you won't refer him to any of your friends.
And so therein lies the point. This is why I am reluctant.
How?
I'm not saying I'll never do it, but I'm reluctant.
Put Lady Q's comment back up. You operate on 2 sets of rules. The rules you want people to abide by when dealing with you, and the rules you deal with other people. You do not treat people how you want to be treated.
And I think I do. I don't holler at people.
What she said you did right after you dismissed her comment. You just said you don't like people to dismiss you. So what she said is 2 separate rules is what you just did.
No, so what I did was I disagree with part of it, and I expressed that thought.
But who would be better suited to have proof?
Lady Q, you're in my prayers.
But no. But put her comment on. Who would be better? Who is the only person that would know that could prove this to be correct? Who's the only person? Who's the only person who deals with you the most and would know? Who would be the expert? The only expert? In my opinion, it would only be the person who spends every day with you,
who make you bacon 7 days a week.
Well, it's been like 4 days lately,
but you see,
I couldn't read his lips that time. He
said, "Oh, well, it's only been 4 days.
4 days here lately."
It don't need to be that many.
It needs to be 0 days, Lady Q. Let him.
I appreciate the fact. My wife
now he changing his tone.
No, I do. I appreciate the fact that she cooked for me.
You know what, Lady Q? He
she
good
takes
with
care
a
of her
week
husband.
because he
That's
think
dope.
I'm doing too much with my kids for a year. So let Jay make it for a week. Let him make his own breakfast for a week. Let's see how that works.
Let's have another yes or no question. Yes or no? Yeah. Let's have another yes or no. Mo, yes or no?
Yes.
You are willing to apologize.
I am willing to apologize.
I should add another, but since it's a yes or no, how hard is it? What does it take to literally get Mo to apologize?
So it doesn't take much to get me to apology, right? I can apologize to someone. The issue is if I apologize, I'm gonna need you to.
Oh, we talked about this. That's right.
Yes.
Go ahead.
But the second part of that is if I apologize, I do recognize that I have to let you determine whether or not you accept my apology or not. But my job is to acknowledge and apologize. Now, the Virgo in me, I try not to speak on things and try not to do things. I'm very conscientious of the next person's feelings. So if I'm we're talking about relationships, right?
Yeah.
If I'm in a relationship with you and I know, for instance, my mouth is bad and my significant other doesn't like for me to curse. So I make an effort not to do that. And if I do it, especially in the heat of a moment, he might say, like, come on, like, you got to cuss. And I'm like, oh, dang, I know he don't like that. So I may say, you know what? I apologize, but I'm mad. Like, or I apologize. I didn't mean it at you. I'm just cussing, because I'm heated or whatever. So, yeah, I don't have a problem with apologizing.
Hey, Sequoise, yes or no? You truly appreciate your significant other the way you should?
Absolutely.
All right.
I know I wouldn't have half of the things that I have if it wasn't for him. I was in a relationship with someone when I was going through my bachelor's degree, and he did everything in his power to sabotage that.
That's
to have somebody that will cook dinner if I have 5 or 6 meetings, or have someone that will go pick up my daughter so I could grind in my business is something that I really appreciate. And I try every day to show him how much I appreciate him. Because I know
man that love. Exactly.
That's good.
Locked and loaded, because if anybody come for him, I'm going to jail.
Oh, you just highlighted him. Now they're gonna try to search him. She got a good man. Let me go find him. Let me go try to scoop him. Let me get them DMs.
Their funeral arrangements already laid out.
Oh my God.
She said the black suit. She said your mama better go pick out a black suit for you and her.
Hold on. David Burns says, for an apology, a person's words got to be, I guess, sincere. And straight from the heart. Yeah, we're talking about sincere.
But sometimes, David,
sometimes they start with if I offended you, I'm sorry.
And sometimes people don't know how to apologize. They think that sincerely that they're apologizing to you, but again, it's the way you perceive it. It's the way you're receiving it. Like she said, if you use a word, but I'm sorry, but if you say that is technically not an apology because you're putting concessions in it, or you're adding to it. An apology is just that. I apologize for how I made you feel, or using those statements. I apologize if I did something to hurt you or harm you.
But it was still an if. There was still an if. If I did, she don't like ifs. She don't like ifs.
Because I told you you offended me.
No, I'm showing you the difference. So what she's saying, I don't like the if statements. I apologize if, or I apologize, but those may not be perceivably apologies or genuine apologies.
Well,
I apologize. I apologize for hurting you, because you've already told me that I hurt you. I apologize for hurting you. I apologize for what I said that made you feel XYZ. Those are affirmative apologies.
But if you don't know, that's why you say that.
But they told you.
I'm saying in some cases,
and they're showing you what you did hurt me.
Okay.
They're showing you what you did hurt me. I shut down. I'm no longer talking to you. I'm no longer engaging in conversation. So there's something wrong. Or I'm yelling. I'm in a heated debate with you. So that there's some type of emotional charge behind that.
That part, Kelly J.
And I get it. I get why people don't like the if, but
if I offended you, because what it does is it kind of invalidates your feelings, because what you're saying is, I know you said I did it, but I don't really feel I did it. But in your if in your crazy ass mind,
why can't they not feel
well,
that?
listen, but I'm telling you how it comes, the communication comes back to the person who's who's receiving an apology.
So alter
but
who you are.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you feel I'm sorry if you feel I hurt your feelings, or I'm sorry if you feel I was belittling you. If you feel, take the ownership of the apology in the action, J Black. You say, I apologize for speaking to you in a tone that was offensive. How hard is that?
Yeah, but this is the thing. There's the one problem I have with that. I'm not sorry.
So I apologize.
No.
I apologize.
No, I'm saying
I would respect that more than someone that gave me a half-ass apology.
And all I'm saying is I'm not sorry. But when I say if, I don't believe I did. If I'm really asking you a question, like if I did, if you took it that way, that was not my intention. That really wasn't my intention. But I don't agree. Like, I just don't agree. And that's why I'm like, but when I say but, this is how I use but. I say, listen, I don't agree, but I really don't want to keep fighting.
Yeah, but if I say, Mike, that hurt my feelings. That really hurt my feelings when you took my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So there's not a if I hurt your feelings. I'm telling you, you hurt my feelings, Mike. You took my peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
And I just said that's what I said. If your feelings were hurt, I'm sorry.
But not if. I just told you they are. So there's no if.
So I'm sorry for hurting your feelings. But the thing, this is why I'm saying we need to just stop fighting. Because what I'm gonna say is I don't even understand you with getting your feelings hurt over a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
But I still want to fight.
I don't want to fight.
Yeah,
so
but
Mike,
I don't want to fight.
I just don't want to fight.
So technically, but Mike, you do know that you can apologize to somebody for hurting their feelings, but meant everything that you did. So you can say to someone, because your intent may not have been to hurt that person, but you may be standing strong in your convictions about something and say, I'm standing by what I said, but my goal was not to hurt you. So I apologize for hurting you.
But this is why, but this is why I'm not going to continue to apologize. But this is why I'm not going to continue to apologize simply because your feelings got hurt. Because you're not going to keep getting your feelings hurt off some irrational shit.
Delivery.
You don't
like,
like
I'm not gonna keep apologizing off of irrational. Like you're like,
but see, that may be irrational to you, but for somebody, but it may not be irrational to her because it may have a deeper underlying issue. Maybe she went through something in her childhood where food was always taken off of her plate. So then we're going to like what it really represents, not just the simplistic nature of taking her damn peanut butter.
But as adults,
I would just buy her more peanut butter and jelly. I'll buy her 2 each.
But I'm
that
saying
would be my gesture.
We're using the peanut butter and jelly as a symbol,
as a talking point. Yes.
But my thing is, I'm not gonna go crazy trying to figure out your issues. I'm not gonna keep apologizing for issues that are not rational in my thought process.
So now you're in a relationship. So when you're telling her you're not gonna,
I'm not fighting over this.
But you don't have to keep going round and round because I told you that when you take my peanut butter and jelly sandwich, that hurts my feelings.
But
so just stop taking my peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
But that's just the beginning. That's just the first thing. Then the next thing is, oh, you didn't fold the clothes after you took them out the washing machine. It makes me feel some type of way, like you don't appreciate me and all this other stuff. I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna be a slave to your feelings. So
again, coming back to a conversation about it, that might be so minute to you, but it may be a big deal for her. And so that's where you have to come and find this balance. You have to find out what is it.
Shit. That's where you got to figure out why there was a certain point where I had to realize why my insecurities were driving Stacey crazy. Why it was never good enough on what she did. And I would prove the point. No, you make me feel like this. You make me feel like that. You make me, bitch, Mike, it's your fault you're feeling like this. So go figure out why everything makes you feel a certain type of way, Mike. Like everything in this house, like everything, like clutter makes me feel some type of way. Oh, when everything makes me feel some type of way.
Clutter.
And I'm supposed to sit there and she's supposed to be like, yo, I'm sorry for making you feel like that. I'm sorry for making you feel like that. There's a certain point where you're not being rational.
No, so at that point, it's not always about continuously apologizing, because now that's a different conversation. Now we're talking about, coming together and figuring out what can we do to make sure that this household runs effectively so that we're both comfortable. That's just a conversation. That doesn't have to be every time somebody don't fold the clothes up. Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't fold the clothes up. That becomes something else.
She agree with you.
That becomes something else.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, like, I'm driving you crazy, and everything is like you make me feel, and then then when they don't agree, you go like, oh, you're dismissing my feelings, dude. Your feelings are about every single thing that goes on.
But you don't have to apologize to someone every single time on an ongoing, consistent issue. If it's an ongoing, consistent issue, then that means that you got to come together and have a conversation. There and again.
Why do I gotta repeat myself so many times? You already know how I feel about this.
So when somebody is there, it's not about knowing, it's about changing the behavior, right? Because that's the goal. You want to change the behavior. So what can we do in this household to, again, make it comfortable enough for both of us? And so sometimes, yes, if we know that it's something that really bothers our spouse or our partner, we have to make an effort. Are we going to be perfect at it all the time? No.
But if I forget to throw the paper towel away when I took the last piece of bacon on, and it's this paper towel still sitting on the counter, why do you gotta scream and holler?
That's irritating.
I took the last. You didn't. I'm telling you, leaving the paper towel.
So you know it's not about the paper towel and the last piece, right? Normally, when somebody gets to that aggregated amount, that peak right there, then it's a lot. It's a buildup. It's never about the one thing. It's never about the one thing.
And
that's why I keep saying coming back
right here too. You can't step on my foot and tell me it don't hurt. Like she used that all the time.
Because that's a talk. I definitely understand what she's saying about that, because what she's saying is don't tell her what's going on doesn't affect her. That's what she's saying. It's just a metaphor. Don't tell her what you didn't hurt her or didn't affect her, and vice versa.
Yeah, I hate to say this.
Using that, Lady Q. I'm gonna start using that.
I hate to say this because Lady Q agreed with me for the first time in history. So I hate to say this, but stop putting your fucking foot under my foot, then, damn it! Like, stop doing that. Like, why do you keep putting your foot?
But she hit a good point, because you are the owner. Everybody's the owner, occupier, and manufacturer of their own feelings. Nobody can tell you how little or how big something hurts you.
No, I don't be thinking about it. When I take that last piece of bacon, like, you know, you make the bacon and you got the meats on the paper towel and you take that last piece of meat.
But you know it's the last piece.
I don't be thinking, oh, let me grab this paper towel, clean up this area, throw this away. Let me get this meat. I'm going to finish eating. I'm not doing any intention.
Right. So if you know, if it's something so small to you, right, that you can start making a conscious effort.
It's a deal now, because she made it such a big issue every time. So now let me get this paper towel. I announce it. Let me.
No, you don't. So now you're being condescending, and you're also still invalidating how she feels, and you're making a big deal to show her you're being overreactive. So you're basically telling her you're being overreactive by yes.
So what it is, I'm gonna tell you what it is. She doesn't feel appreciated. If she makes your bacon, why should she have to clean up after you?
Oof. That's a word, Jay Black.
It just happened to be, if I took the last, anybody could have took the last piece.
But if it's ongoing problem, then it's not anybody, it's you.
Thanks, Sequoise.
Just throw it away.
It's you, Jay.
My wife I'm not supposed to be eating bacon.
That's why I try to leave at least one piece.
She made it because it makes me happy. Let me throw this paper towel away to show her that I appreciate her making the bacon.
That I'm not supposed to be eating.
Right.
It just makes me laugh. Women always want to be appreciated for some shit.
But it's not just women; it's men too. I see men want to be validated all the time.
We be walking around this thing, not getting appreciated for shit, and people be like, people would just be like, "Yo, that's what you're supposed to do." All right, Lady Q, I'm just using this as a hypothetical. I'm not trying to fuck up. We had a good thing today. Like, it's the fucking paper towel. Like, you know how much shit Jay does that nobody gives him a round of applause for? That nobody goes like, oh, can't believe you. That was wonderful.
What
but it's not what you
waking
do
up and
versus,
going to work when I'm dead sick and I'm literally on my last leg and I'm stressed. I'm stressed the hell out going to deal with this job and coming back. And now somebody going to nag me over a napkin.
But Mike, it's not about what you do versus what your mate does.
Within your clap did not sound genuine and
but you see what it feels like to have your feelings not validated and dismissed.
And that's why I can't be a slave. I can't be a slave to every time you feel some type of way. We just not fighting. I can't live my life being a slave. Like this old napkin thing is so nuts. Like, oh, you didn't throw the napkin out after the bacon. Well, why didn't you give me a round of applause for buying the fucking bacon?
Listen, Lady Q said, I clap for my man all day, every day.
Go ahead, Lady Q.
So he can definitely throw the paper towel away. That's what she just said.
Well, Jay Black.
Ask him about me, Jay.
No, she salute. She praised. She left me.
Right. And you made it
front, Mike. She does. She
and you made it a point to say how she moved. Y'all moved in, and you was on unemployment. That was if there's any uncertainty about a man and what he's capable of doing for someone or a household, is moving in like that. So kudos to her, because that shows that she's a rider. That she's for you, no matter where you are in your life.
Kudos. It's like another kudos. There's always kudos for women.
That's the word for the day.
That's the word for the day.
Always men against women, though.
It's been like 30 minutes
but
of, oh my God.
But it's not.
So great.
In a relationship and in your household, it is not. You are a team.
Fabulous.
It's no this against this. You are a team. So coming together as a collective is not about how much you do versus how much you do, because everybody got a role in a job in the house to play, right? So it's about I need to make sure that I'm conscious and I'm conscious. She's conscious about how we uplift each other and how we make each other feel every day and how we contribute to one another's mental health every day.
Right. And she probably never made you feel less than a man when you was on unemployment.
No, it's y'all two squares that did that. Y'all two and y'all two squares. Y'all took care of that shit. We ain't never claimed Lady Q did that. We ain't never claimed it. Or Sequoise. We ain't never said Sequoise Lady Q.
He made it a talking point to honor that, to honor her in that. Like, like she held me down. Like she did that for me.
Well, we know you would. You said they have to have money.
Yeah,
like that's a lot. She put a lot of trust in me while I was on unemployment. So that's dope.
Amen.
And after you ghosted her. And after you ghosted her.
The long distance relationships don't work.
She know what, you know.
Did you say what? You said long distance relationships don't work?
Generally, they don't work. Correct.
I've been in only a long distance relationship with my now fiance. So what do you mean?
I said generally. So you do a one small sample size.
I'm not a sample size. I have actually two friends who are married and happily.
After the wedding and how many years? Like we'll see when you get to that point.
I'm gonna come on the show and say I don't like how he eat his cereal in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't know he eat like that.
Well, it is a difference when you live with somebody versus
yes, it is. It is.
That Mo is gonna have a great relationship. They're gonna be married for a long time, but I would have left your ass on the engagement.
What? Nah, I'm good to him. We're good to each other. We're good to each other.
You got a lot of making up to do for that engagement situation. You got a whole lot.
Yeah, starting with taking the damn laptop with you.
I ain't playing with y'all. All right, y'all, we're good. I don't feel good today. Any relationship can work when you both want it to.
Amen. Yeah.
I don't know if that was a shot. I don't know.
And you put in the work. And you put in the work.
You know, y'all can both. You ever know y'all both really want to be with each other, but that at the root is that we shouldn't be together. Not Jay and Lady Q. You ever been in that situation where you both really like, I really want to be with you and you really want to be with me. But at the end of the day, for no reason at all, at 2:00 in the afternoon, like you irk my fucking nerves for no reason.
That's crazy.
And I irk your nerves.
That's crazy.
Like for some reason, we're just not supposed to be together.
Mm.
Like we might have the same temper. Or we might be the same people who play things off. Like those, you can't both be. You can't like be to the second power on being like, we're just gonna play everything off. Like, I think they're people. Sometimes you really want it to work, and it's just not supposed to. Certain people shouldn't be together. Would it be okay to? Oh, what was that? Would it be okay to say, "I apologize"? You feel that way?
I wonder if she's behind from the commercial. Yeah,
that was I think that one would be dissected too. That one. When you ghost somebody, what else can it do but not work? We're gonna have the topic on ghosting. Let's just talk about ghosting.
There's a lot of that going around.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around for multiple reasons.
People act like it just started. Ghosting is something people been doing that since the beginning.
No, but yeah, that's true. But now there's a word to it.
We feel like it's ghosting because now when you stop communicating with, there's so many ways to communicate with somebody. There's so many ways. You can DM somebody, you can text somebody, you can email somebody, you can FaceTime somebody. Now when somebody stops communicating with you, it feels like total disrespect.
Right. Because you hit them up on every social media account they got. You done text them and you're left on red. You're left on red. It's like, I know you got that's the most disrespectful thing you could do to anybody is leave them on red. You want to get up under somebody's skin when that thing is a red at 7:48 p.m. and they never respond to you. It's like, I got your message,
but sometimes you haven't read, because sometimes, like mine, I might end up hitting it, but I really haven't looked at it.
That means I'm really not that important.
Person reached out to
that means I'm really not that important.
But you know that the person reached out to you, even if you didn't read the message.
It might take me 2 days to get back and I don't be meaning to,
but you get back. Think about the person who doesn't get back at all.
Yeah, eventually I get back.
So that's in your settings. You set it up to get read delivery.
Yes, you could set it up in your settings in your phone for somebody to know when you read their text messages. The same with your emails too. You could set it up so you know if somebody opened up your email.
Being left on red is like somebody in your face talking, and you keep looking at them like, I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you.
I'm like Kevin Hart, the skit that he did about having the conversation with the wife. She'll have a conversation with herself. Oh, this is what we doing now? Oh, I hope that is worth it. So you saying she really worth it? Like I had to work on myself because that was me a long time ago. if we're in a relationship and I text you, you're supposed to text me back. And if you don't, it's a problem.
When time permits. I could be asleep. I could be... It's so many things you can do.
So let me ask, because your Lady Q did say that you have a different set of rules for everyone, and yourself. So if Lady Q calls you, or let me reverse this. If you text Lady Q, is your expectation that she responds right away? Or what if you were gone all day, or she was gone all day and she didn't respond back for like 5 hours? I'm just asking.
You don't even have to answer. We already know by your face.
If she didn't say you text her. Say you text her and she didn't respond for 5 hours.
Because your face done told it.
I'm just curious.
Because she could be asleep or tired from making all that bacon. She could be asleep.
Every relationship is different.
No, but I'm asking specifically. I really would like to know. I'm asking for myself because I'm a culprit of my significant other may text me and I may not be able to get back to him until later on in the evening because my day is going like this. So I want to know: do you find that to be disrespectful from your mate if you can't get back to them until later on?
Let me just answer this on my behalf. This is why I hate the word disrespectful. I think we use that so much.
Well, Jay Black uses it, so I'm just trying to use his language for him to be able to respond.
It depends on what type of pattern do you have in your relationship. Does he go when you text him? Can he go 5 hours and return your text message 5 hours later? And are you cool with it? Because if y'all cool, then y'all cool.
But we talking about Jay Black right now. We not talking about that. We talking about
he doesn't do it. He does not do that, but I do it. So I'm asking. Jay Black, do you think that I'm being do you think that that's a problem of what I'm doing? It would be a problem if you're in a
relationship if you and your spouse, you ain't heard from your spouse in 5 hours and you've been reaching out and doing them 5 hours. That's a problem.
It's just 5 hours.
No, that's a problem.
That's a problem.
What? It's only not a problem problem if our relationship, we both do that to each other. Like neither one of us respond. But if one person responds to your text message in a timely fashion, but the other person decides that they're not going to return it for 5 hours, then I can see the other person getting an attitude over it. Now, Stacey, a habit is I'll tell her, yo, call me and text me when you get home. She never does. Never.
Now, if you made it a big deal,
and I just gotta giggle. Like I gotta giggle because I'm like,
see, that's disrespectful. If she doesn't acknowledge his feelings,
I'm not using that word disrespect. That word because she's not being disrespectful.
She knows it's passionate for you. That's the big deal for you. So it has to be on her mind. Even if she set an alarm for her phone. All right, I'm leaving now. Let me set this alarm so when I get home in 20 minutes, I'm gonna call home. Like something.
And I don't call it disrespectful because I know when she walks into the house, there 3 teenage girls are here. So I know once she walks in the house, she's going to get slammed with whatever's going on. And now every last one of them has to have their own parent-teacher conference on what happened during the day. But I don't think it is disrespect because I'm used to it because I get it. Like I understand it. And when I come home from a comedy show, I'll tell her, I'm going to call you when I get home from a comedy show. If I forget, it's not a big deal because she knows I just came home and went to sleep. So that's why I get kind of caught up when people like, yo, this is disrespect. It's not disrespect. Some people who have some stuff that go on that could be valid, but damn, Mo, you 5 hours to return a text so much.
Listen, the way that my day goes, or even returning a phone call, because I text in between, or like if it says, oh, what's going on? How's your day? Did you eat? I might say, yeah, I haven't eaten, I'm busy, but I may not return his phone call where he calls me like to kind of check in during the day. I may not be able to return it until the evening. So I just want to do a self-check to make sure, because it came up, if I'm doing something wrong, and should I, make a more a conscientious effort to make sure that I pause and call him back no matter what.
All right, Mo, I know you got to go.
I don't think that's that big a deal. I think you just send him a text like I'm a little busy right now. All right, Mo. All right, you out of here?
Moving to the next topic, there's something that I want to talk about real quick.
Go ahead, girl.
I don't know if you guys watch my social media or whatever, but I have a nurse recharge summit that's coming up April 23rd, where me and some of my business partners are putting together a summit for some of the nurses that are burnt out, tired, to try to get them to go into business for themselves. So I'm really excited about that. That's something that I've been working on behind the scenes. I don't know if y'all know this, but besides having my own clinic, I also have a boot camp. I have an online course. I got a book. I got a self-care product line. Like you got a lot of stuff going on. So I just wanted to let anybody know that if you have a nurse in your family that's coming up, got a birthday coming up, an anniversary coming up, you want to get her a ticket to the summit, especially if y'all married, because our goal is to make some millionaires out of this, especially now that, we have to go to Congress because they're trying to put a cap on the nurse pay, which is going to affect a lot of people, not just nurses, but it's going to affect you as a person. If you go to a hospital and you don't have adequate care, the death rate is definitely going to go up. So I just wanted to tell you guys to be mindful of that. And if Congress can put a cap on the nurse pay, they can put a cap on anybody's pay. So we got to pay attention to what's going on.
What's this business class again? Say it again. So you guys are repeat that. So you're starting to say it again.
It's not really a business class. It's a nurse charge summit. And what we do is we teach nurses about self-care. We teach them, well, my thing is the mindset. I teach you how to get out of your own way to get to dreams that you need to get to so your daughters can see. Because a lot of times, for the longest we heard, oh, your parents told us you could be a president, you could be a president. When you look at the presidents and you don't see anybody that look like you, it wasn't until Barack Obama became president that black little boys realized, okay, so I really can be president. And now that we have a black female vice president, now little girls say, okay, now I really can't last year. Now we know that we have the funding. We just have to put it in the right places. So we're teaching women what to do, how to get it, the mindset that you have to have, the self-care, the discipline. We're kind of giving you a blueprint how you can go to where you can fire your master is what I call it. I want everybody to be able to fire their master and have their own, what I call kiss my ass day. Your last day of work, where you go in like, hey, you ain't got to worry about nothing because you already know your kiss my ass day is coming. So that's the purpose of this summit, is to get nurses in the mindset of using that paycheck to pay for their purpose.
Got it.
That's dope. It sounds amazing.
Really about that.
That sounds super amazing. So make sure you go follow Sequoise on her social media, Instagram and all that. Obviously, she's here all the time. And then she gets caught up in our shenanigans. And then she winds up not telling us how to cure the flu, but because she starts messing up with us. And she wasn't here for the penis size talk. Jay Black left. Sequoise.
I was listening.
Yeah, Jay Black left. He was.
So
do you have a pill for homophobic? Like, do you have a pill? Do you have a pill?
Don't put that label, the colorist label, the homophobic label. Stop with them labels. That's not me. I'm not. Just because I'm uncomfortable.
I don't think it makes Jay Black homophobic to not want to talk about another penis.
Yeah, another man's penis and his penis size and who.
So if I told you, if I did a survey on hearts, like if the men in Africa, how the size of their hearts, would you have got off the feed?
No, if it was affecting our people and our culture and the doctors explaining what we should do to help, like I get, that, like, but this ain't no medical.
I was trying to do a service for men because women are killing men.
Oh, happy birthday, Amir.
Today is my birthday. Oh, Amir, our distinguished gentleman. Happy birthday, big homie.
Bow tie and all. I love it.
Blue bow tie and green.
I want to go suit shopping with Amir. We're going to hang out. We're going to go suit shopping.
If you want to go suit shopping with somebody, yeah, go with Amir. Amir let you know exactly how to get you right. All right, y'all, we're done. I got a headache, y'all. I got a superior headache. And Sequoise, my daughters are getting a booster shot today, and I'm nervous as hell. The school, they did their booster shot today, and I felt like I was going to say no.
Mm-hmm.
But their asthma's so bad that I was scared to say no. So just put a prayer out there. Just put a prayer there that everything goes right. Because
you doing it in the doctor's office?
No, they already went. The doctors came to the school. They had this whole seminar. They had this whole email thing. And
at the school?
Yeah, at the school. The doctors came to the school. It was a whole cold thing. Yeah. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow about it. I'm sure everything is going to be all right. But just, we'll see, man. These boosters and all this nonsense that goes on. But that's probably why my IG Live doesn't work. So.
Because you talking about COVID and booster shots.
But I didn't. It was just people.
So thanks,
no, my son, he got bad asthma. So my wife was very leery. So we got her scheduled. He just got his first one. We did it in the doctor's office. So whereas if there was any issues, we stayed there. And, they it's different than just doing it and stepping. We need everybody around. Just get something going on. So, yeah, I guess you could have scheduled it there in the actual office. That's another option for people that may be considering that.
Yeah, man. COVID's here forever and ever. Everybody.
Well, they say the mask is going away, though. By the spring, I think.
Yeah, that's all ridiculous that the kids are not going to have to wear masks. I mean, shout out to my kids. My kids were like, Dad, we're still wearing it because our school's nasty. And I was like, well, I guess that's good. But the fact that you just said your school is nasty.
Meeting to get rid of them at our schools.
Yeah, Jersey's going to go from being overly mandated out to now, well, the kids ain't got to wear them, which I never understood. Why not make the adults not wear them first and see how that goes? Like, how about put it on us and see if we start getting sick? But they want the kids. Hey, Shawnee, I presented the New York girls trip to my friends.
So we can come support you at the Apollo.
Mike's hosting. He's going to be doing the whole show.
We're making a thing of it.
When is it?
It is Friday, May
17th.
Let's see. I got it written down.
I got it somewhere in my phone. February, March.
Oh, yeah. And I got to get a list of all your dates.
Oh, May 13th.
I can put it out there for everybody because people want to support you, but we don't know where to send them. So I'm going to have to get with you and we'll have to get the calendar together. So Friday, May 13th, we are traveling to New York so we can support Michael Sean at the Apollo.
I think that's the same day as the Million Nurse March. I have to double check.
A Million Nurse March?
Yes.
Wow.
Where is it?
She said they're like, right? You ain't never heard of that.
I never heard of the Million Nurse March.
Congress is trying to put a cap on our pay.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got to stick together.
We have to.
Wow.
So we're making
March on. Get it on, girl.
Well,
you're only gonna be up 95. You'll be in Washington. You'll be up 95.
Yeah, so you can come on up. We're gonna make a whole weekend of it. I mean, I don't know what Mike has to do, but Friday we're gonna be at the Apollo.
Yeah, Shawnee
so make sure you check out. Make sure y'all go to Apollo.com or whatever their website is and buy your tickets for the events. Okay, because it's a.
If I can't go, I'm still gonna buy a ticket.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Amir, you're gonna be there. Amir, stop playing. You're gonna be Bob Sumner's doing it. All right, y'all.
Okay.
Let's wrap it. I'm about to take a nap. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness and never let anybody take it from you. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want.